What up,
What is
John?
happening?
Javon, what's up, dude?
Lefty, long time no see. It's been since what, June?
It's been a while, man. I think I
June.
saw you at Blade Show, right?
Yeah, we saw each other briefly at Blade Show at your booth. I think I've seen
Yeah.
people talk about it, but I think I actually handled the Growler XL. I think you had one on the bottom shelf, didn't you? Frame lock?
Yeah. Yeah, we had a couple of the
Photos?
XLs and then people just bought the prototypes and we didn't keep any, so
Well, I
I
know
haven't had one.
Ryan Ellis. You know Ryan Ellis, don't you? Have you seen him around the chats? He picked up one of your and Stas's knives, the one of the
Okay,
full
the Fireball.
dressers, Fireball.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with that name exactly, but
He's good people.
I
We
know what the
know.
Fireball is, obviously. Let me see if I can make this bigger
Yeah,
because
he's the one that dude, I've been to a lot of blade shows, not a lot, 4, 5. And he was somebody who went to his first blade show. And not only he already had a Chris Reeves, but on Saturday he obtained an entire Holy Trinity, including a new Strider from Strider
at Blade Show.
at Blade Show, and a
Yeah.
Hinderer that he just bought to have the Trinity. He got the full dress, the full dress Fireball. He got in the full dress Aurelia from Sharif, and then he picked up
There we go.
Freeman button lock. Are you familiar with Freeman? I'm not that familiar with them.
Yeah, they've been around a while, dude.
Yeah, they've been around a while. They've got really neat grinds. I'm familiar with them now.
Yeah, they have that goofy grind with like does it have like holes in it or lines or something?
It's vertical lines. It's very similar to the concept Tiny Dancer. Instead of the grind lines going the way you would think would be normally parallel to the grind, they go kind of vertical.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was
say what up to the chat. What's up, folks? What's going on?
A lot of familiar people. It's weird because in your chat, I'm seeing it some now, and I used to see it in my chat where the names sometimes revert back to YouTube call signs versus the YouTube screen names. Have you noticed that? I'm looking at Paul Mills, for example.
Aren't those the same thing? Here's Paul.
They look identical. Paul Mills 426.
But isn't that so? You're saying
that may be what he normally is.
Changed recently?
No, I know on my lives, I had people complaining saying, why are they showing this name, not my normal screen name? And like Be Shady, I think he's normal. I think everybody's normal.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, brother.
That's one good advantage of having your phone as a camera. You can do your fancy dancy stuff.
Yep. That's why I just was it 2 years ago? I just decided I would use my previous phone as my YouTube camera. And then I bought a new phone. And now whenever I get a new one, I just keep the old one. I don't trade it in. Well, now I have a cycle where, so like this year, I got the 17 Pro Max and I traded in the 15 Pro Max that I was using as my camera. And then now I'm using the 16 Pro Max as my camera. So I can kind of cycle them every year because the camera always gets better.
So do you find yourself using the better camera when you get a new one or using it as your phone?
I use the new one always ends up being my phone.
To start off with.
Yeah. And then I just use the previous year as the camera.
Do you have
I take thumbnail pics and shit with my phone, with the one that like my personal one, but I do the videos with the other one.
So
I have a whole system.
Is it fair to say you do most of your channel with your phone? I do 100% of mine with my phone.
I do everything except for uploading. I do on a MacBook.
I do that on my PC, but I was just talking about you don't use.
And if I edit, I do it on the MacBook too. But
if I edit, it's on iMovie and it's usually cutting something out or throwing something together.
I use iMovie, but I use it on MacBook,
which is even better.
Yeah, because I struggle with video editing apps, they work on your phone, but there's two problems. One, if you're doing it on your damn phone, it's when you're exporting it, it's fucking brutal because it's too
Slow as death.
and you, I mean, you know me, I have like 50-minute videos sometimes, and it'd be like an hour that I can't touch my phone. And then the other reason is I am so bad at dragging, like to try to clip something or whatever, like or shorten a video or something. Trying to get it to where I want it with my finger is so much harder than just using a mouse and dragging to where I want.
Oh yeah, if you've got a MacBook, it's a no-brainer
Yeah,
to use that.
yeah.
So my only thing is you don't
So what
use a
I
fancy
do,
camera.
I have like a, I have a pretty like quick way of doing it now. I used to film the videos and then I would open up AirDrop and I would AirDrop them to my MacBook so that I would have them on the MacBook and then I could delete them off of my phone. That was the way I always did it. Even though I have like, you know, my phones are all like 1 terabyte or whatever.
More than you'll
To hold a
need.
shit ton of video, but I mean, I used to only have whatever 250 or 512. Um, you know, I think when I started the channel, my phone had like 128 gigs, or maybe it was 64 even back then. And then that's when I started realizing why they had the higher gigabyte phones because of people who do.
2 gigs at a time, you're filling them up, and
Yeah,
those are
like I
longer
would
than
run out
that.
of storage all the time when I started the channel, and I'd have to like quickly upload something and then delete. I would literally get cut off in the middle of videos because I'd be full on storage. Um, so it's come a long way since then. Now I have a terabyte of storage. Technically, I have two because I have two phones, and then I have 2 terabytes on iCloud. But anyway, so what I do is I record it, and then because iCloud is all connected, I'll go to the videos, select them, the ones I just recorded, and then I'll save them to desktop in iCloud, and that will upload them to iCloud, which immediately then puts it on my desktop on the MacBook, and then it downloads onto the MacBook. And then, so once I upload it there, I just delete it off the phone right away. Um, and then I can just go to the MacBook and edit them. I mean, it's almost like instant, like maybe 10 minutes, it'll be on the MacBook already downloaded.
That's
And it could be
very
like 50
similar
minutes long.
very similar to the way I do it because I use iCloud. I don't have a Mac. I've got a PC,
Yeah, but
but
you could use, I guess iCloud would work.
I export everything unedited export to iCloud. So everything I put on my
Yeah.
phone, once I send it to iCloud and I verify it's there, I delete it off my phone. And I don't
Yeah.
archive videos. So if
That's
my
pretty
shit
much
is
exactly
wiped,
what I do. Once I upload it to YouTube, I delete that
it's
shit.
gone. Yeah, once it's in YouTube land, it's
I figure I can download them from YouTube if I needed to, or like my content isn't really like historical shit that like I don't know, like are people really going to go back and watch a video from 3 years ago? It's rare. So like I don't need to keep the video, and I'm not doing
well,
like
you've got a lot of
crazy
good
cool. Like if
disassembly
I was
videos.
doing like crazy editing and shit, then yeah, I'd probably want to save them because they're like, you know,
You put a lot
technically
of time in
you
them.
could use them as like fucking resume fucking padding or whatever.
Promotional. You can use them as a scrapbook, like you say, a digital scrapbook to
Yeah.
show your work.
I mean, it's literally just my hands and whatever knife. Once that knife's not popular, the video is not popular, you know?
Well, I think looking at different search trends because I geek out sometimes and we'll go look at what people search for, and they do search for a lot of the same things.
What
And
up, Justin?
disassembly is a big one. What's up, Titanium Justin?
Fred's in the house. Yeah,
So
let
I
me
think
just
by having those, what's up, Shane?
yeah, let me say hi to a few people. Shane, I saw your call come through, but I was with my kid trying to get her to bed. And yeah.
I'm kid number 2.
No, kid number one. My wife puts kid number two to bed because he still breastfeeds.
Gotcha. So that's
Um,
what's put more time on kid number 1 and
yeah,
you.
I mean,
What's up, pretty fly?
I've spent a lot more time with my daughter the past year than my son, I guess. just
That's
because
awesome,
of
dude.
that, putting them to bed, or like whenever something comes up, whenever he needs to eat or whatever, she would take him. So, but
That time fluctuates as they grow, and
oh
that's
yeah,
just the beautiful thing about it.
yeah. Uh, Kelly's Mishmash, what up? Let's see, Robin, how you doing, Robin? Blade Junkie, Tommy. When we going to get another fireball drop? That's probably gonna be a while, man. We didn't have plans to do another run on the current version. I actually pitched an idea to Nick and Colin yesterday to do an integral fireball. So I think we're gonna try to do an integral fireball next. I think that'll be cool. Kubi can do integrals, so we could do Kubi on it, or we could obviously go the Riot route. Kind of curious, like how affordable we could make an integral.
So
Uh,
when I think of the fireball, are you just basically integrating that design into just an integral without a
that's why
lack
I
of a
think it
better
would be a
terms?
good. I think it would be a good platform for it because it kind of has that, you know, um, whatever you call it.
What's
It
the
has that look
advantage?
already, kind of.
What's the advantage over the G whiz value of an integral? Yes, of course, it's one piece of titanium and two
Yeah,
pieces and a nice
it's the
backspacer.
G whiz value.
I
It's
get it. I
one.
mean, then there's a lot
It's
to be
just
said for
like
that value.
it's a feat of engineering.
Yeah, exactly. I can appreciate that. I just didn't know. I know there's
I mean,
sound,
I'm sure. I mean, it's got to be stronger.
of course, and then two standoffs or four standoffs and a backspacer.
Yeah.
Dude, I've fallen in love with the nut light knife that most people probably hate. I was looking for it on my table, but it's in my pocket. Have you tried this out?
Unique name.
The Mr. Titan
I have not.
with the integral lock or interlock?
Yeah, so I saw that and I really like Mihai.
Mihai's
I
cool.
I haven't seen him in a long time,
His
but
dad designed the lock. This has been 2 years in the making.
so is it a spring lock?
Coil.
Is there
Allegedly,
a
I've not
detent?
taken it apart, but allegedly, unlike an S spring, it's got this little nubbin up on the top and this nubbin on the side, and it moves this big mechanism right here.
So it's like
Goes
a
back
shark
and forth
lock mixed with a
with the snacks, more of a snacks because I want to take it apart because my thought is the spring nest somewhere down here at the butt end
yeah.
because it does say on their website once you take it apart you void the warranty. Doesn't have a lot
Really?
of detent. Yeah, it does on a lot of sites, and it
I
doesn't
don't
reach up.
I I don't like that.
I don't either. A lot of
You should
people have
not
said
be
that,
selling you should not be selling a knife and telling people they can't take it apart. You
but
should
how
just
many times? And I'd have to ask Mihai because I think he's kind of new to the game. I could be wrong, but how many
I mean, at
times
this
they
point, he's
actually
been
turn
around
people
for
away?
3, 4 years. I
Yeah,
mean,
longer than
at
that.
least.
But do you think they actually turn people away, or is that just something to try to keep people from to send it back if they've got a problem,
You know,
not try to fix it on their own?
that's a good question for the chat. Like, if you guys see certain things on a website, well, one, do you even look?
I
Like,
know they do. I know at least one did because they left a comment on this
right.
knife
Okay.
for that
So
pencil.
two, if you look, does it turn you off when a company, says disassembly voids warranty or there's a lot of them like what is it? What's the other one you see a lot?
Is it
All
Spyderco or
purchases are
Microtech?
final, all sales final. What was the other one?
Well, I was just thinking different players that use the voids warranty moniker. And I thought Spyderco did on some models. I thought
I think Jack
Microtech was
Wolf
a big
might
one.
do it.
Well, it's just because, like on a spring, it makes sense because you know
Well,
you're going to
but
get
he
a
has locking knives.
true.
But he also sells skiff bearings on his website, so maybe it's just for the slip joints. But
Which
anyway, my thinking on it is like at least for Divo, that's the angle obviously I'm gonna come from. I like to put skiffs in knives. So like it would be extremely hypocritical if we had a policy like that. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Um, and there's a lot of times, like I just talked to a guy earlier today. He's sending in a fireball because he can't get it centered. He put skiffs in it, and so he'll send it in, and I'll get it centered, and then I'll send it back. Like if they can't put it back together, then they can just send it in, and they can put it back together for him. You know,
Right, right.
I
And I
do
think
know a lot of times that stuff is just there to keep away. It's to limit the amount of emails they're getting about stuff like that.
that's what I think. I think that I'm trying to put myself in the maker's position, I would rather somebody call me or reach out to me via email with a problem or question on how to best address it.
Yeah.
I don't think as a customer I would ever want the OEM or the maker's answer to be, well, you can fix that. I'd always offer for them to send it in. And then if they don't want to, because from a sales service standpoint, you don't want to say, well, let me tell you how to fix that yourself. That's not good service. Best service is send that in. Well, no matter how
Well,
basic.
so because everybody's different, right? So the way I like to approach it is I will give them the info to do it themselves. It depends on what it is. But like centering, I'm probably not going to explain a centering trick through email or whatever. Like, you know, but certain things I'll explain how they could fix it. And then I'll say, but if you rather send it in or you're not comfortable, here's the address or give me your order number. I'll send you a return label or
And
whatever.
9 times out of
And
10, you've got a video link you can include with your reply email.
yeah, I try to like I'll make videos sometimes on the ones that come in so that people have a reference if they have the same problem or whatever. There's a video of me fixing one that has that problem or whatever.
Sharp
Um,
Obsession had a good one there. That's give them the option, but if they that's what you said, but if they can't, then send it in.
yeah, that's the way I do it. I'll send people parts, and a lot of times guys want to they want to do it themselves. They don't want to be without the knife. You know, people don't want to send things in if they don't have to, especially if it's something that like it's now sold out or whatever. Like they can't get another one if USPS loses it or something. Um, so I get it. I just basically try to help them however I can. It's pretty simple. Just figure out what the
Communicate.
person needs and do it. You
All right,
know,
cat,
and
get away
we
from me.
don't care if you bought it or you got it from a guy who got it from a guy who got it from a guy. Like, doesn't matter. If it's a
Well,
Devo, we're gonna take care of it because that's
and you guys,
you know,
you've taken your knives apart and put them together so many times. There's not much that you would come across
Bruce.
that you wouldn't be able to identify as, oh, that's a problem or that's something weak. What's up, Grady? That you could just put back together.
It's
Um,
very rare that I can't figure out or fix something. If it's like a stuck pivot or whatever, or pivot collar, sometimes they get stuck. Um, or like the pivot was like glued shut and you can't get it open. A lot of those we don't get them a lot, but I'll send those to Colin because he's pretty good with the Dremel, and he'll just literally cut the screw in half, or he'll cut fill up a flathead into it, and then he can get a lot of torque on it.
Edgy, are there
Um,
no third parties that make that hammer?
what?
Edgy's got a hammer, a company that won't even send him the replacement part. It seems like there might be a company that you could get that same part from on Etsy. The only thing I think would be a
Uh,
pain to take apart. When I push that back, you can see it's got a lot of pressure. I think that spring is coiled to the max. So I'm afraid wherever it's nested in here,
yeah, but
it's under
that's
some
usually.
tension.
I mean, the shark lock's like that, and it's easy. You just have to put
Oh
it
yeah,
together. You just put it together open.
hold it together and well, making sure. And I'd like to eventually watch a video on where it's
But
located. I don't
John,
think it's going to be any
John, it
problem.
has a lot of energy on it, but once you open the blade, the energy's released.
Totally released.
So
it would
just put
still
it
be
together.
helpful
Put it
to
together with
know,
the blade open, and you'll be
right,
fine.
and lift your scale off, but it would still be helpful to know. And I've looked in it with the light. You can't see where that spring. That's why it makes me think it's in the very end because
You
it's a
also
pretty
want to
thick,
take it
heavy
apart
spring.
open so the spring doesn't shoot out at you
Right.
when
That's
you
what I
you know
want to prevent.
ask me how I know that.
But Kevin, I'm telling you, there is no
There's a
spring. It's got
video,
to be up
dude.
on the blade size.
He has something on his I've seen like a diagram of the lock and it shows you where the spring is. So just look on his Instagram.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, I fell in love with the knife. I wish there are things I wish about it. I wish that the milling was a little bit
What up,
deeper.
Nick? I just want those types of knives to have a detent, and that's what.
This one has more of a detent than a regular clutch lock or.
But does it have a detent, or is
No.
it just spring tension?
Spring tension. Detent's in the mind, dude. I know it's not. I know it's physical.
Like
But
if you shake it, will it just kind of start coming out?
Not at all.
No,
Not even a wiggle.
I'm not saying wobble it around. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So it's a spring lock. I mean, you could do that with a knife with a detent ball, but
Right.
it's
Came out smooth.
it's harder.
That's another way I should have said how to deploy it.
It's just gravity, basically.
And it locks up. What's weird?
No,
it locks up really
solid.
strong.
I've heard it's like huge too, right?
Yeah, it's huge, humongous. Too big for me, but this little lock comes back over the blade. So when that tang goes in,
what's up, Nick?
You have no side to side and no up and down by design. I just wish it was deeper milled. And I like the Tonto, even though the drop point reminds me of a Chris Reeve. I like it because it's hollow ground. Nick, what is up, brother?
Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you, dude.
Hey, I can go back and show you how much of an influencer Lefty was on my
What's
knife
up,
addiction.
Ben?
Not on my knife addiction, but on getting me started. I was going to show you, as a matter of fact, I'm prized possession right here. Have you seen his latest version of these squalls?
No.
All right, so this is the Gen 1 squall.
I haven't seen or heard from Mike in so long.
All right, I'm gonna pull up his Instagram and show it to you.
Is that the one that I sold you?
Yes, this is Gen 1. This is one of the first knives he made, Gen 1 squall. He did 4 or 5 of them.
That's the one I sold you?
Yep.
That looks like it has like butterscotch micarta.
No, it's got that orange.
Oh, right. Okay, I remember.
Orange layered. And it's got that colorful sheath.
Yeah, and I remember I couldn't get it in the sheath.
But if you look at his latest, talk to your members while I pull up his latest run. Because I love carrying a maker's early work. To me, that's just awesome. I'm pulling up.
Ben's been my gun Yoda lately.
Hey, I love seeing you. I want to talk about your pew pew content. And if Ben's in the chat, tell him I said hello because I'm looking for.
He's been helping me build an AR and put together a bolt gun.
That's what I don't
know if you guys know this, but he might not want me to tell anybody. He's a grand wizard,
dude.
He's a grand wizard in precision shooting.
Dude, that's awesome. I want a long gun, and an AR is that gun.
Yeah, if you just want one that you could like easily replace parts on,
something that I can not only easily replace parts on. There's one, and Dark Gravity. You remember him, right? My local buddy Tad, Dark Gravity.
Yeah.
Right. So he's very much a pew pew guy, and there's this, what is it, Springfield Armory?
Yeah.
He's given me 2 models that are very, and the caliber is the thing that he's in the one caliber that I can pick up more off people that are bodies. What are my more likelihood? What's the most popular round?
9mm?
No. This is long gun.
Oh, 5.56 223. Yeah.
That's what I want. So what's all you
gotta do is walk into a gun store. You'll find
exactly. I've got 2 model numbers that are both very, what do you call it? Moddable. So I need Ben or somebody's Shane's going to help me too because he
What do you
makes
mean model numbers?
I've got 2 or 3 basic guns that he's taught pew-pews, YouTube's terms of
You
service.
have them, or he's
No, I've got the
recommended
model
them?
numbers that have been recommended that are
So,
both.
okay, so he
basically, I can
recommended
take.
the Springfield, what's it called? The Saint
No,
whatever?
not. I have to look at them. One of them's SIG, one of them's something else. And it's
Well, how much do
basically
you want to spend? Is it, yeah.
when I'm done, not when I'm done with optics and stuff, but around a G. I'm not looking for a lot of cash. I'm looking for something that'll just
Around
spit
a
freedom
G?
pills. Yeah.
I would just get a BCM.
What's Luck Knives? What can I think of? What can I find him in my
Mitten
Instagram?
State EDC. Definitely change your name, dude. What's up, Brian?
What's his name?
What?
What's Luck Knives?
Oh, Level Up Customs, you're saying?
Level
Mike?
up. Yeah, Mike.
Good old Mike Donnelly? Donnelly,
All right, I
right? Mike
found it. So I'm
Donnelly.
going to show you this
NAF
new.
Sergeant, dude. NAF
I
Sergeant.
know exactly who it is. I'm talking about on Instagram, Goob.
I don't know. Luck Night,
You found it.
LUC.
No, it's Level Up Custom. So this new
Level Up
squall,
Custom. All right.
the new squalls are right here.
Yeah, those look incredible.
And I've got a Gen 1. So to me, yeah, that looks incredible. That looks
Yeah,
much
those
better
look
than my
better.
Gen 1.
Those look
But it
100
doesn't.
times better. And I
But
like the original one, but
I love the original too, and I love having
that's a
the
mini
original.
squall. That's why it looks different.
Is it the mini squall?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which is, I think, looks even better.
So how small is a mini squall? This is 6 inches.
I don't know, but what's he selling them for now? It was like 2 something when I got it.
3V, it doesn't say.
I
I'd be.
wonder.
But
I'm
anyway,
way behind on the chat, by the way. Sorry, guys. You know how it goes.
he's making beautiful knives.
We're back.
And I love having. Is that just a regular squall? I mean,
I don't know. You'd have to read the description. That's the only way I knew it was.
it doesn't have any description. He's terrible at social media.
Jim Cox says he watches old videos when he hears about a knife he didn't know about. Yeah. Like I used to watch older Nick
he
Shabazz
calls it a mini
videos.
squall. That's the same size as the squall you sent me. I'm holding it in my hand. So we used to call
That
it a
looks like a
squall.
mini, dude.
It's not any different size than the one that you sold me. I'm holding it in my hand.
He
Unless
says
that guy's
mini
got
squall right there.
right. But
So
what I'm
you're saying
is,
I got a mini squall.
yes, his original squall, even though he called it a squall, was a mini squall. He's got a big squall now. I think I've seen it on his page.
I have a big squall. It's in my pants.
There's a mini squall that looks bigger than anyway. Yeah, that's the same thing. I love having his old knives.
His hands are deceptive. He might have small hands. I don't know.
I've got small hands. I don't think there's one smaller than this because this is only.
Okay.
It would be crazy for it to be smaller than this.
I'm still trying to figure out emoji. Oh, hold on. We got some gifts and shit.
Yeah, TC Blades just gifted 5.
Yeah, let me not miss all this stuff. Kevin Smith has been a member for 19 months. Yes, sir. Look forward to the next thing. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Appreciate you, dude. We got Nick. We got Nick covered. Sorry, I missed you earlier, Kev. My bad. B Shady, 23 months.
B Shady's the man. My Instagram spirit animal. Hey, TC Blades. Zach Stuff.
Short a month. What does that mean? What is he talking about? Short.
Stacy.
Member for 17 months, Lazy Boy EDC. Shout out to you, dude. What's up? Zach Stuff, dude. Zach, what up, man? He gifted a membership. Hell yeah, dude. The Chickadee.
That's the one I bought from you with Kyle's Edge. I've got 2 more that I bought because of this one. This is what started my entire fixed blade addiction.
Me too, actually. When I got into it for just a little bit, I carried the Chickadee for a while, actually.
I still carry
the only
them.
fixed blade I ever carried because it's so
and I've
small.
got your sheaths, but I carry these appendix.
Or a warning?
Huh?
He was gonna make a warning. Did he ever do it?
Not in the Chickadee. His dude, the Hail Mary. It's the knife. B Shady knows all about it.
I actually drew up a little fixed blade after I got the Chickadee because that's kind of how my brain works. I'm like, oh, I like this genre. Let me, So I drew up a Warney fixed blade, like a little mini one, and I showed it to him, I think, and I cut it out of cardboard to see how the ergos were. And then he said he was going to do a warning chickadee. So I just dropped it. I never made it. Obviously, we haven't even done a fixed blade.
Y'all should do it.
I assumed he was actually going to make it at some point.
I'm trying to think
DC
what
Blades,
you got.
5 memberships, dude. Thank you.
I saw the edgy. I'm gonna show you what Jacob's making, and I want one.
9 months for Jim. What up, Jimbo? Big Jim. Good to see you live, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Showing the love.
Crewware is the best, dude. I see what you mean. So instead of Crewware is the best, it has his like at Crewware is the best 397 shit. Got it. 28 months, bro. Thank you, sir. By the way, guys, you're in luck tonight because Vosteed sent me 3 knives to give away like 6 months ago, and I was supposed to give them away during their whatever it is, 3-year anniversary, 2-year, 4-year, I don't know. And I never had the time to do a live stream, so it's shout out to Vosteed. Happy anniversary.
Appreciate the support, Vosteed.
So we can give these away. I have a mini psyop in carbon fiber.
I
have a Martin in Ultim. And then if we have any lefties in the house, I have a left-handed, I actually have one. Left-handed shilling cutter.
Ooh.
So if you're right-handed and you win it, I guess, you can do whatever you want. I got this back from Skiff. He borrowed it so he could, make skiffs for the pivot lock knives. And dude, I got it back, and the action is like, it's just kind of funny. I got a knife back from Skip, and it's like horrible. I think he cleaned everything, including the bearings, and then he put it back together dry.
But do they consider good action the same way we consider folly shut action?
I mean, his dad makes
fall shut knives.
Skiff custom, so he knows. I don't think he actually put skiffs in here because he sent me a couple sets separately. But then again, maybe he did. I don't know. But I think these are the stock bearings.
Check out what I'm sharing real quick, and then my brain will get off of it, and I'll turn it off. That's the Hail Mary.
I got 2 more. Let me just knock these out. 1 membership from Edgy American Blades. Hell yeah, dude. There we go. Shout out to Shane. Thank you, sir. And Crewware is the best gift to the membership too. Dude, hell yeah. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I like how it lets you just look at the super chats and the membership things. You don't have to sift through all the comments. That's kind of cool.
Are you looking at StreamYard?
Yeah.
I got you.
So on StreamYard, you can go to a tab and it's just starred comments. It's probably for people who have thousands of viewers, you know what I
mean? I wonder how people say, well, I'm not even looking at the free chat. That's how they do it. I got it.
Yeah.
That's
guys, I don't even look at the free chat.
Yeah. I turn the free chat off.
You got to pay to play. No, I'm just kidding.
That's how a lot of the
I know
social ones I watch, but that's the Hail Mary Warncliffe. So I think he does that in a lot of different blade shapes. So I think it's about a 6-inch knife.
Yeah, but that doesn't look like what I'm thinking of.
You need to design it and make it, man. I'm telling you, fixed blades are where it's at. I think you can do well on them.
We still want to do. Colin is working on one we're going to do a nip fixed blade. And it's going to be called the Stiff Nip.
Let me show you something. I think that's awesome. The knife I carry the most.
The purple.
That's one of Andrew's. That's the Lucky Dog Knife Company.
Okay.
Bulldog. It's very much. It doesn't look like a NIF step, but it's the right size. It's 4 3/4 inches. little ram's foot. Doesn't look like a nip slip, but it's the right size. I'm saying you're on to the right size knife.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be cool. I had the idea for some kind of like exchangeable inlay kind of thing, like exchangeable scales or something,
What you
so
need to
people
think
can
about,
swap.
I don't know if you think it's cheesy or not. I don't screw the scales are great, but do what Joseph did with the blades.
You would need to deal with the clip differently, though. What are we talking about now? What were we talking about?
Be specific, Fred. Help us out. Help a brother out. I think what Joseph did with his little knives with the exchangeable blades, the sharpener bit.
Oh yeah, I mean that's kind of smart for a
But if you
an American-made fixed blade, and then you working with different designers to swap the blades. I get it.
or just do one or two styles. You don't have to do
I
you
just
don't have to
don't.
do
I don't like that. I
it.
don't
It's
like
not a fixed
the.
blade anymore.
I just don't. Well, one, I'm not that big on fixed blades. Two, it's like a utility blade. Like everybody's coming out with those too, and I just don't like how they look with the. You have to like unscrew shit, and that's how his fixed blade looks too. Which I
Yeah,
get
it's
it.
got the
People
it
like
got
it, but it's just not for me.
I agree. I like a fixed blade to be a true fixed blade, but I do
Yeah.
like a fixed blade, and I
And
do
yeah,
now.
it naturally cannot be full tang or anything because it's screwed together.
Yeah, it's got a little piece screwed to it.
Yeah. The Nip L is coming in January or February. Basti said they were going to be done.
Oh, so they're doing the nipple for you? Is it going to be
It's a license. We licensed it to them.
what kind of lock's it going to be?
Top liner lock.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we have
Yeah,
the Mash
I can't
coming
get
in
shit
a
from them. They've sent me
compression
like
lock too.
5 minks. Like they said, we'll send you a mink. I was
Oh,
like,
you were talking about the clip on the integral. You need to deal with the clip differently. Well, what do you mean by that? If we use Riot, we can just do lefties and righties. But depending on, I got to think on the fireball where the blade sits. We might
well,
be able to
Mr.
use
Mister
the. We might
sends
be
a
able to use the
right-handed
new system
what
that we came up with for the Mad Dog.
Mr.
We'll
sends a
see.
right-handed and a left-handed clip. So even if you don't have to do necessarily a right-handed and a left-handed, if you can just get the clip, even if you have to make 2 clips and put it in each box.
Yeah.
I assume that's because it's
What's up, dude?
angled a certain way.
Byron. 2 new YouTubers arguing about phones. Well, we're not arguing. I don't think we're new either, but
I'm new. Hey, Splitting Slices, congratulations. He won today, my members giveaway.
we're old, man.
What?
We old.
Speak for yourself. I'm a newbie.
The company advises me not to disassemble the knife. It's for a reason. Therefore, I have no desire to do it. The only reason to do it then would be to do it, which isn't a good enough reason for me. I
Oh,
see what you're
Ben,
saying.
that's a good, but see, I live on the edge. And then I
But
stood and looked
I
down.
just
I
don't
lost
like
a lot of
the
points there,
concept of
baby.
telling people not to do something that I'm going to do. Like, I personally am going to take apart all of our knives. So I'm
I'm
not
not
going
going
to
to take
tell
apart
other
any
people
of
not to do
Ben's
it.
knives. I'm not going to take apart a
I
feel
would,
good
yeah, but
jack.
a slip joint's completely different. That's like, and like I said, he sells bearings on his website for the locking knives. So he obviously knows people are going to take those apart.
Yeah, and if you watch, if you see, to me, again, I'm different than most people, but I will watch YouTube videos of people taking something apart. I rarely go into something blind. When I say blind, like I've not seen it taken apart. So yeah, I think to just take it apart to tinker with it, some of us are like that. We took shit apart when we were kids. I can't help it. It's a disease.
I just like doing it. Missed the live the other night. Anyway, yeah, it'll get done at some point. Don't worry. And we have lots of other stuff coming. I think you'll find something you like.
Yeah,
There's a
y'all
lot of
just
different stuff coming out.
put out heater after heater.
Yeah. You just, Lewis, shout out to Lewis, by the way.
What's
Check
up,
out
Lewis?
atknives.net. He's got a new design that looks sick. Still need to check out the prototype, dude. just some people don't order extra parts. Like they don't think to do that when they place an order. They just get like a couple extra screws or whatever. I always order I'll order like 10 or 15 full hardware sets, including the liners and everything. Like literally every part of the knife, except for the like titanium scales and the blade. You know what I mean?
Nobody,
I'll order like 10 or 15 of each version just so I have a shit ton of hardware. And if you do multiple runs of a knife, you end up with so much fucking hardware. Like I have so much hardware for certain knives that I don't even know what to do with it, but it's nice to have. And then occasionally I need it for another knife, and like this screw will fit something else, or the clip will fit, or whatever. And then I just have a lot of spare parts. So
Frankenstein's waiting to happen. Go to Nobody Listens to Eric's comment about his Ritter Hogue.
dude, you should see the Frankenstein stout I put together for my buddy Matt. This is the other one. So I took a watermelon sugar stout, which is belt satin, and then it's a PVD handle, and then these scales and the pink collars. So I took that and swapped it onto this one, and this one had Arctic fat carbon with a blue collar and a stonewash blade. So he ended up with a belt satin, black bolsters, blue collars, and Arctic fat carbon. It looks fucking amazing.
That's what's
dude.
left over. That's sweet, dude.
Yeah, this one looks sick too, though.
You recognize that?
Yeah,
You remember doing that version? You didn't do that version.
Where's the what?
You never did a nightmare.
Is that the one you you swapped out on camera? Remember that?
Yeah, I still got the brass and or the copper. Yeah. Ooh.
Here's the V3. Just took a chunk out of. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you didn't. Now the blade looks a little more hollow. Something looks different about the hole or something. Open that again.
We added a sharpening choil.
And your lock's different.
Yeah, we added the exposed liner lock. We love that now. The tall boy was
great system.
Let me see that one again.
I'll send it to you if you need.
Yeah, it looks the same. No, I have. Yeah, I have an older one.
It just.
I actually have. If anybody's looking, I think I have one or two mash like V1s. I think they're in sealed plastic bags in my warranty box for that knife.
Let me know what colors you have.
I think they're both just raw, like bead blast tie and machine satin or belt satin.
No, but nobody listens to Eric said that's why his Doug Ritter Hogue still has G10 handles, because the disassembly voids the warranty. I don't think Ritter Hogue. I don't think Doug has much to do with it, but I don't think Hogue would call that a voided warranty situation. And I can tell you that is a very easy knife to put scales on or to do modifications on. And a lot of times you'll get a broken Omega spring. I've never had one, but you hear stories of it, and it's an easy situation to fix. So there's so many videos on people taking it apart. I would definitely recommend, if you're going to swap scales on a Benchmade or on that Ritter Hogue, you go to OCD for EDC, or you go to Etsy. Yeah.
So
a Benchmade pivot tool. Oh yes, guys, somebody needs to buy those mashes. Those are V1 mashes.
I think they're V1s
or V2. That second one looks like a V2. Well, no. Tell me the blades where you.
Well, did the V2 have pivot collars? Does yours?
Yes, the V1 does not have pivot collar. This is a V1 body.
These do not have pivot collars. I'm pretty sure these are V1s. And I don't even want to open them to check
don't open them.
They're sealed. This one's centered. This one's centered, so they're probably good. They had stronger detents too, if I recall.
Yes, they're very good knives.
I just thought I'd mention it because I keep seeing these and thinking I should tell people that I have them.
I think you could sell those tonight because they're great knives.
I think they're 14C 28N too. So they were like, I think it's like $120.
Hey, no. So yeah, the Ritter Hogue is not. I've taken apart so many Benchmades. I have videos on so many Benchmades, and they're just like the Ritter Hogue. Just
Dude,
go to OCD for
don't ever
EDC.
take apart. No.
Don't take apart what?
Don't take apart a crossbar lock knife like that. It's just not worth it.
I've used this tool right here. It's very easy, dude. And you can get the ones from OCD for EDC. Do you know how that works? Have you ever seen Zach use this tool?
Yeah, I mean, I just use one of these. One of
Yeah.
these little Q-tip
And
sticks.
that works great, but that's not the exact same size as the D-shaped pivot. What I'm telling you
I just
is,
shove it right into the pivot. It works perfectly.
yeah,
It
but you
conforms
still,
to it.
right, it works, but when you get your pivot back in, you've got to do some wiggling, where if you do this right, your pivot lines up, and when you push it back through, your pivot literally pushes right back in and seats. It's
Yeah.
magical. But yeah, I mean, I think
Here's
it's
what I
worth
do
it.
with those knives. I throw them in the fucking trash because
I
crossbar
don't.
locks are gay.
I do agree that everybody's making a crossbar lock yet. You guys have not made a crossbar lock, if I'm not mistaken. Have you?
What?
Divo hasn't made a crossbar lock, right?
No. And I don't foresee us making one. We prototyped a growler crossbar lock with Kunwu once, but we didn't like it, so we didn't do it.
It is a very
An AR
strong
shotgun
lock.
with a broken hammer. Broken hammer. Well, if it's an AR shotgun, Shane, why don't you just buy an
Seems
AR
like you
hammer
can
and
get an extra
replace it?
part. Be right back.
I mean, I know there's going to be some compatibility stuff, but if it's an AR, it might just take a standard hammer or get a new trigger kit or something. I'm glad I sent mine in. Oh, right. Well, I didn't tell anybody that was your knife, dude. I never put anybody's name, I don't when I do those videos. But yeah, dude, the only reason I know it so well is because I've had to fix that multiple times. Best Tech, they were not gluing the pivot cap. So it's honestly the last thing anybody would think is wrong with their knife is that the pivot cap is loose. You would think the pivot screw is loose, the other side with the T8, tooling.
The pivot cap being the side that has the logo on it.
Yeah, so on these stouts, Best Tech was not. I think the newer batch they were, but I think I've still had a couple where this comes loose, but you don't necessarily notice it. You don't see it like sticking out or anything, and then it'll be like off center, but they'll flick it open and there's no play, and they're like, "What the fuck?" It does the weirdest shit when that comes loose. It's not like loosening this,
Is that
where it just
something that's
goes
just
off
started?
center and you have blade play and you're like, okay, my pivot's loose, right?
Right.
It's like there's no play, but it's off center and you can't figure it out.
Is that something that happened in the older variations, or is that something that's been in the newer drops?
It has not been on the newer ones as much. I can't remember if his was newer because I gave him 80 scales, so I assume his was an older one. There's been two things with the Stout V2s. The pivot cap's coming loose. And then I've probably had to fix like 5 or 10 of those maybe. And it's so easy. You just take the knife apart, take out that pivot screw cap, put super glue on it, and then tighten it the fuck down, and it will never come loose again. And then the other one we've had like 5 or 6 times is specifically on the left-handed ones, the detent ball just pops out. Like
The ball itself or the whole housing cracks
the
that holds the
ball.
ball in? Huh.
Just the detent ball will fall out, pop out, whatever, and then people send it in. I put a new insert in with a new detent ball, and then it's fine. But it's just weird that
That's because they're
it's
press fit
only been
ends,
lefties. Never had a right-handed one with that.
and you've got so many less lefties out there.
Yeah. Like the last order, TPK ordered 75 of them, which was way too much. I did try to warn him on that, but he
Daily
wanted
Gear
to
God.
have the same number of each version, you know.
Move. Yeah, I had my Null Knives Voodoo detent ball fall out, but the whole little thing that it sits in, I guess you call it the enclosure, cracked. And when I reached out to them, they said they had an issue
It's
with the
rushed.
color hardware I had. They were happy to send me one,
So it's
and I was
not an
able to put it
AR?
back in. Huh?
Well, he said it's an AR shotgun, but how could it, if it's Russian, I doubt that it's an AR. Or are you just saying it looks like that?
Yeah,
What's the
that's
brand? Like, what is it called? You sure it's not Turkish?
Daily Gear God. Zach Stuff. I know you probably got your source on Bitchmade, but you need to call my buddies at Nas and More
Oh,
and put
let
your
me
wish list down there, or let me know
Jay,
what
what
your
up,
wish list
dude?
is. Jay Corscotton.
Two Canadian bones? What does that come out to? Like $4? I have no idea. I don't know Canadian dollars. Is it worth anything?
I can't
What
wait.
version will there be for the small boy? Well, you're in luck, Jay, because there's going to be an absolute fuck ton of versions. I think there's 15 versions of the small boy. There's going to be 1,200 knives, 15 versions. So, do you want me to list them all? Because I could probably get most of them off the top of my head.
No, but send me one.
There's the
Brother
purple
Ben
Nurple.
spitting.
There's the Wakanda Forever. So the two purple ones, satin and black. Then there's I think we're doing the Jack Sparrow. So like the ones we're going to sell directly, they're all the ones that we sold on the tall boy. We wanted to keep it so they're the same. And then the dealers, TPK has 80s, and he's doing half with no radial milling and half with the radial milling, but they're all 80s with satin and everything. Blade Binge is doing their new dark mode camo carbon with DLC, I think, on everything. White Mountain Knives is doing the same version, the stonewashed tie with blue accents and stonewashed blade. Urban Cutlery is doing the reverse tux with polished DLC, and then the same one, but with Zircutai accents. So he's got half with all DLC polish hardware and half with Zircutai accents. Everything else DLC polish. And then DLT is on board for this one. They're doing a denim micarta with everything acid wash. And I think there's bronze accents on that one. And then they're doing a DLC handle with I don't remember what the blade is on that one. I'm guessing it's DLC, or maybe it was satin or something. I don't fucking know. But anyway, they're doing a DLC one. And then Blade City got in on this one, and they're doing 3 versions. One is Miami Vice with everything else satin. And then they're doing a Hulk camo, which I didn't know existed. Hulk camo.
I didn't know Blade City existed.
Yeah, they're cool. They do
I'll
most of
check
their
them out
stuff on
now.
Whatnot, which is good because it's a different kind of community than. So I figure adding their stuff isn't going to hurt. But yeah, they're doing Hulk camo with like black wash and stuff, and then they're doing Shipwreck camo with copper accents
Ooh.
and black wash blade and stuff.
Will this be the
Um,
biggest drop in terms of variety to dealers? I mean, it sounds huge.
it's our biggest order yet. I mean, 1,200 knives is a shit ton for us. We usually do like 500, something like that,
Congratulations,
550.
dude. That's a
I
lot
think
of work to
our
do.
biggest order has been 800, but that was the like original pony stout. It was like a budget knife. They were like, $75. But the one that we're dropping next directly is the Saloon. That one's actually on the way now from Kubi. That one we did 850. And that was our biggest order yet. And then this one's 1200. So the dealers just wanted to order more. Like instead of 100, they wanted to order 200 or whatever. So it just kind of stacked up. We figure whatever. People always, people are always upset because they're missing out and shit. So now I don't think anybody's gonna miss out.
No, I mean, again, it's good to see people putting their signature on it, getting people, vested in the brand and the knives. What's up, Cliff?
So I have a funny story to tell about JD. Not about him, but he's in the pass around group that I run, and I was sending him a knife that it was the Katuo.
What's up, Mr. Perez?
The Katuo Yakuza G10s, and Katuo sent me all the versions of it, and I was asking the guys in the group, like, which version would you want to check out or whatever, and he wanted to check out the black with the blue handle, and so I went to ship it to him, and I went to Pirate Ship, and I typed in Jorge, and I saw Jorge whatever. I didn't even really glance at the last name, and I knew that he recently moved. So I saw the address, and it wasn't his old address because I know his old address. If you guys remember, I accidentally half doxed him the one time on the live stream. And so I just shipped it. And I get a message from a different Jorge like a week later, and he's like, over the moon. I sent him a knife, and he's all excited, and I sent him a knife, and so he sent like a video, and he was very excited about it. So I was like, sorry, dude,
you can't take it. You're feeling bad.
I'm not taking that back. No. So yeah, that happened.
Oh, dude, it happens. I got a knife.
I mean, I don't care. They sent me 4 versions, and so the other ones are still in the pass around. It's not a big deal, and I'm glad that guy got a knife. Like, I'm happy about it. So I just felt bad because
I did just the opposite.
A specific one. Is that a Slender Man?
This is a shank. It's called I think it's called a spike. I could be wrong. Edgy, put it in there. It's a little shiv made out of K390. And Edgy, this is why when I do giveaways. Is that an
OTF?
No, it's a fixed blade. It's like I call it a fixed blade screwdriver.
What up, dude?
So Edgy sent me a knife that I was waiting for that I had to send out, and this was in there. And I thought Edgy had sent it to me. And I was like, dude, I love it. I started posting about it. I did a video, and Edgy's like, dude, that's Maddie's knife. Remember the giveaway I did on your live stream? I was like, dude, don't do giveaways on my live stream. I don't remember it. I've already assumed ownership. He goes, that's good because I've got another one that's bigger. I said, well, you need to send that to me, and I'll send it to Maddie. But I did just the opposite. This came in a box with no note, and I unboxed. I was like, oh, look at this cool jabber.
That's hilarious.
It looks
hilarious. Like a mini katana, kind of.
It is. It's pretty cool. It's just a leftover K390 that's heat treated. So he makes little pokers out of it.
He knew.
But it's sharp, dude.
Yeah.
Have you seen the little knife I designed? I need to get you one out. I don't have one here.
You have a knife? What?
It's a little fixed blade that
who made it?
That I did with Shane that I drew up. Leftover crew wear. I'm sorry, I called it K390, and it's called the. Tell me again, Lefty or Shane. What's it called? The spike, not the spike.
Do it, Lewis. It's expensive, but do it.
Hey, I was going to ask you, dude. I love your pew pew content. It's really, I mean, you do a good job with it at the range. I can see when you look down your optics, you can see it on camera. I mean, I know you look at it in post production, but The prick. It's called the prick. What I just showed you.
Oh,
But how
okay.
do you do that on YouTube? Do you just set it up differently? Are they cool
Do
with
what?
that? Your poo poo content, where you go to the range and you
I'm
actually
thinking about starting a separate channel for that, just so in case I get in trouble or something. But they when you upload a video, you choose to monetize it, and then you have
categorize it.
yeah. So
Right.
I just check off firearms related content, and then I check off the box for whichever it is. There's
Yeah.
one option that's like shooting at the range, like on a range where it's safe or whatever, non-modified, whatever bullshit. And then there's another option for like if you're, you know, I don't know if it's showing manufacturing or like silencers or whatever. I check that one occasionally, and then they usually will limit the ads on those.
Right.
Um, on
And the
the
audience
on
that
the
it's
first
presented to.
checkbox, they don't, but on the third one, they do. I was telling this story the other day. I actually got a warning the other day on a video that it wasn't even like a video I was posting. It was a video I uploaded to send to a barrel manufacturer to show
It
them
was
something. And I guess because I showed the barrel feed ramps and I was talking about how I polished them and shit, I didn't polish them. I just like sanded. I cleaned it up because it was like it had burrs on it, and I guess that was enough that it triggered YouTube's shit, and they sent me a warning. And then I had to do this like fucking training, and then which was stupid easy, but then the warning will drop off in 90 days or something. I just deleted the video because like I only wanted it on there to show them this
it wasn't
barrel.
public or anything like that. You had it
No, it was
unlisted
it
because you
was
were going to
what's it called?
private or
Unlisted.
unlisted. Yeah.
Unlisted.
Well, it still
Yeah,
goes through their screener,
it
but
was
it wouldn't be a
hilarious
bad
because I'm like,
idea because to start a separate channel, because I know you could get, and I know you're not in it for followers, but just by doing the content that you're doing, it's it's enjoyable content to watch for somebody who goes to the range occasionally now. I
yeah.
still like the content. So I would do it on its own channel because what happens, I've heard,
Wait, you
is
would or you wouldn't?
I would
Yeah.
start lefty, pew pew, whatever. And
Yeah, I don't know what to call it. I had a couple names. I think I was gonna do like Lefty Reloaded was my
I love it. I mean,
yeah.
anything, the name is to me is doing the content, keeping the same color scheme, kind of maybe, but doing it totally a separate
Yeah,
channel.
I didn't want to have like two names because I felt like that would be stupid.
No, and I wouldn't say copy what G Ball did with G Ball Survival, but use the same
I don't
ad
know. What
or
did
the
he
logo
do?
recognition. Well, he has two channels. He has G Ball Vision and G Ball Survival. I think the
No,
logos,
he had G-Ball Vision and Dr. Prepper or whatever, right?
something like that. That's what it is. I get
Did he
them mixed
change
up.
it?
I don't know. I don't watch it. It's something I don't watch any knife content really. But
Um,
my
Fred,
point is,
you can shoot 5.56 and 2.23 out of a 5.56, and then
yeah, I think that's the one I want.
you can shoot both out of a 2.23 wild. But if you get just a 2.23, you can't shoot 5.56. That's
Right.
the
Because
only
if
one where you can't
go either
interchange.
way.
Yeah, because of the chamber, it's like slightly different. I think the 5.56 is like slightly longer or something. So it would like potentially blow up if you put it into a 2.23 Remington barrel.
He did change the El Cap Addict. I couldn't again, a lot of that is because at one time I changed from Jay Evans Knife Addict Life. That's still what my I guess call sign is to Javon's Knife Flicks. And that's because Cole would call me Javon. But I think having a PP channel, you open yourself up to streams if you're using the same company, because they're different on ad revenue. And I've seen a lot of channels that don't even turn ad revenue on because they're working with sponsorships from a brand
Yeah.
manufacturer.
It all depends on how you go about it. Like,
Well, I think there's so much value in having someone send you rounds to test, their firearm. I mean, there's a lot to be said there.
yeah,
Which brings me to another
I've tried to
question.
get a company to send me ammo, and they're not trying to do that.
This question comes up a
Change
lot.
it. Oh,
Do,
okay.
do you check when you review a knife? I don't see it on your videos, but paid promotion.
Yeah. What?
Do you put paid promotion on your videos when you don't get paid, but you get a
What?
knife sent in to review?
Why would I put paid promotion?
I don't put paid promotion. I'm just asking you. So you don't.
I've never been paid to make a
Me
video.
neither. I've never been
I've been
paid money.
offered to be paid, but I've
Right,
refused.
right. But I have people tell me that by accepting a knife to review, like this Kaiser knife, that I should check paid promotion because I've been given something of value. And I said, well, something of value. I've read it, and you can go into YouTube and read it
I
both
mean, they
ways. I'm not
sent
a
it to you to review the product. You're not being paid, though.
I agree. So I don't ever put paid promotion because I look at the paid promotion as, and I'm not taking anything away
Paid
from
means
Melissa
you're
Backwoods.
getting money.
Right. I'm
Or
charging you
yeah.
X amount
Because
of
a lot
time
of
for this
guys,
video.
they don't actually sell the knives or anything, so they never actually get money out of it.
Correct.
So you
Correct.
obviously need a product to review a product. So providing a product doesn't count as a paid promotion,
I agree.
in my opinion.
That's my opinion as well. I share that opinion.
So the way I operate anyway is
Jim Cox, ask the IRS what they think.
I'll
I
take
don't
an
ask the
affiliate
IRS
link to
anything.
something, and I'll collect affiliate commission on stuff. But
That's different.
I won't take money to make a video because then
Absolutely not.
yeah, because then it's bias or whatever. Like I'm not fucking
Or it's a
around with
paid
that.
promotional video, and then you're providing a service as an ad company through a platform, which is YouTube, to do a promotional video on said product. That's different. But IRS doesn't have an opinion,
I don't
unfortunately.
think the IRS thinks
Yeah,
that.
we don't make that kind of
I don't
cheese.
know what you're talking about. If
Yeah,
I can't write off
Nemo.
knives that I buy to review, then they can't try to tax me on knives that come in. Like that doesn't make any sense.
No. And as a matter of fact, you might have had this happen. It happened back in, I don't know, early summer, but I had a get good screw order come in, and it was COD. And I talked to other
That's
people
fucked
that were
up, dude.
getting,
Do not sell your guns to the government. I think that was just supposed to be a joke, but just saying.
yeah, that makes sense.
Providing ads is different than an unbiased review. Yeah.
I
I mean,
totally agree.
here's the thing, guys. Like, you can't expect us or whoever to run a review channel and buy everything. It's just not possible. Like, yes, when you start a channel, like when I started this channel fucking 6 years ago at this point, I think 5, 6 years ago, I bought every single knife that was on the channel for probably a solid 2 years, maybe.
2 to 3 years.
I mean, maybe it was like a year before I I had occasional stuff coming in, but mostly it was loaners that were
Well, yeah,
sent in,
you were
like
smart and had
friends.
relationships with like White Mountain
Yeah,
for
like Kyle
loaners.
and Jake. We used to just ship knives back and forth all over the place. Um, so yeah, at least 2 years, I think, before I would like get knives sent in occasionally and it would offset some of it. But I mean, it's only probably been maybe 2 years, probably 2 years now that like I literally don't have to buy any knives. I still buy knives, not that many though. But most of the shit that I get in, I like people send me, right?
But
That
you're the
takes
type of
I mean,
reviewer.
it took a long ass time and a lot of fucking videos, a lot of work to make that happen. Like
And you put a lot of effort
That's the
into making
payoff
sure
for
that
all the work.
that manufacturer gets the added video or the added value of 10, 12, 14, 20 other reviewers reviewing that same knife. So you've got a pass around group that don't have the mental fortitude to get involved with because it's so complicated. But somebody sends you a knife for review, it's going to get a lot more reach than if they send it to a bigger reviewer with numbers because they're only going to review it and then put it in a drawer.
Right.
You're sending it out for everybody to review it that wants to review it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of value in
I
that.
mean, there's a few angles to that. So like I see that as like a win-win-win-win. Because like
It is.
so the company gets extra exposure, right? I get to send the knives around so that I don't have a gajillion knives here. And then at the end, I can sell them. And then the other channels get content coming in. And then the person who buys the knife gets 50% off the knife because that's what I always sell them for 50% off retail.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I
to me,
think
that's
the
like
fact that
that's
you
4
take
wins
the
right
time
there.
to put it together. I mean, it's not a simple system for you to manage. It takes time out of your day to keep up with the pass around of that size.
Yeah, that's when I buy knives. You're right, Zach. It's when I'm at a show or it's peer pressure, man.
That's why, I mean,
We
like I
all
said,
bought what was that? Me, Zach, Justin, OCD for EDC, and Colin. We were all in a hotel room at Blade Show West 2 years ago, and and we all bought a believe it or not, we all bought a Serge Panchenko slip joint.
planned
At the
out
same
together, like y'all were wearing the same color socks and sitting around doing
Yeah,
it.
like we
Cool.
literally were all on our separate phones ordering the knife. I think maybe Zach already had it or somebody did. I think we handled it and then I just ordered one or something. I forget
Those are
exactly,
great
but
knives. I've wanted one. I've got the Surge utility knife slip joint, but I want one of
I'm
his real
bleeding
ones.
over here. I picked at something and now. But yeah, and then I also ordered because Zach brought some kind of like Hawaiian snack mix or whatever, had like some wasabi in it and shit. I ordered a bunch of that too. But yeah, I've mostly been buying like all the gun stuff that I've shown on the channel lately. I've paid for all the guns. You know
Fred
what I
the
mean?
Lug, I totally can understand that, brother. I don't like to look at my pirate ship expenditures, and mine are just stuff that
You
I
just
send
gotta,
out.
you can, yeah, but you gotta write that off.
I know.
At least I do.
Well, you
Because I
got a
usually
lot more
spend
shipping
like
than I do, and Fred's
it's
probably
been
shipping a
less
lot
this
more.
year. It'll be less because I wasn't doing the live stream, so I wasn't shipping giveaway knives constantly. But usually my pirate ship bill is like 6,000 a year or something.
You use it, or is Divo a different account?
Now Divo we ship through our Shopify website, so
I got you.
yeah. Luckily that doesn't get all mixed up, you know.
I got you.
Well, that's retarded. Look, this Band-Aid won't. Ow, fuck! It won't come off of the.
Dude,
Plastic.
that's the same place I was just picking a scab from this cat. I've got this cat that was hanging around for like, I don't know, 3 weeks, this little like feral cat. And it was mean. And one night it just followed me in. And I've got a cat that already lives here. Yeah. Well, it's over the last couple of weeks, it likes to shake hands by biting. It's a biter. And so I spray it with water. We're working on behavioral issues. But he's in here somewhere, and every now and then he'll brush against my legs, and it makes me nervous because I'm afraid he's going to attack me.
Wait, this is a stray cat?
It was a stray cat. It was a feral cat, kitten.
Now he's yours.
Now he thinks he lives here. So yeah, kind of like Grateful Panic did, but he gives me some kind of joy. The kitten does.
But the cat pays rent.
Well, the cat pays at least in something. You know, there's something positive that comes out of the cat besides just the blood that it causes.
Have you heard from him? Ow.
No, he's here doing fine. I mean, I think everything I hear is good. I just don't, our paths don't cross.
Why are these not fucking sticking now? This is
You've got
annoying.
oil probably on your arms because you're probably into all
No,
kinds of
usually it
manly
comes
care
off of
now.
the like. I'll show
You
you.
probably buy fragrances from Jared and your lotions from somebody else.
So these Band-Aids, you peel them, and then it's stuck to like this cellophane. And usually, I just peel off the, those little covers, and then I stick it on, and then you just peel up the cellophane,
And it should.
There we go.
There you go. That one
Really,
works.
I like how that works, but
Yeah.
if it doesn't fucking come off of there.
That's the next best thing to liquid skin. I use the liquid skin for all my bloody needs.
I like that stuff too.
Yeah.
I actually don't like these Band-Aids. They're too thin. And they fall off instantly if you get wet.
Well, yeah, that is and when you've got little ones, you're always getting wet. Your hips and arms
literally constant. Fuck, dude. God damn.
So what are the good knives that you've come into contact with lately? I see such weird different knives now.
Hold on, let me get this fucking bullshit figured out.
Take your time.
All right. Something's like
rattling. Some background music.
Sorry, what were you saying? What?
I was saying, what kind of cool knives? What has been your things that have blown your skirt up lately?
I've actually the last few days have been carrying this G10 mini Griffin from Caudabe.
How do you like that? I saw your video on that.
Dude, these are fucking like $80, I think. It's fucking ridiculous.
It sounds ridiculous when it closes and opens.
Yeah, this thing with the skips now, it broke in really nice.
And is that a USA made knife?
No. Dude, $80.
But what's the one? But I've seen one that this like $425 that people have been buying.
Quite a bit.
It's got a bar lock. Have you seen that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we all bought.
I need to give you more information.
That was a while ago. You're talking about the fuck. Why do I want to say Razorback? It's not Razorback.
It's something like that.
I had a couple. Ridgeback.
Ridgeback. Let me see if that's it.
That was the name of the knife, I think.
I don't know. I was looking at it last night. I don't know how to go into my history. They need to have. I mean, Instagram's the worst searchable place ever. It's a cesspool for. Hey, you like my F and Grow ES335?
What's up, Casey? Oh God! Please stop.
This is my Strider, dude. I love this knife.
Please stop it.
It was a direct. That's a cool knife. I might have to check that out. Where does one find that?
I have my Dawson Malini Slim. This has been my flashlight pretty much nonstop for I don't know, like a year and a half now.
So you're still into lights?
I sold all the other ones when we built this deck last year. I decided that I probably shouldn't have $20,000 in fucking flashlights, so I sold them.
You could buy a deck with it.
Yeah, pretty much. I figured why not fund it with that instead of taking money out of savings, you know?
I mean, the little light, what is it, Focus Works? I think I got two back when you got me into the craze, and I still got them both. And I carry the one that's got more of the white light. I think it's the Focus Works 2 that I carry.
Oh, yeah, I remember. That's a great light, dude.
Dude, it's an awesome light. I've got this one and the one that's got the 40K, that's the more yellow light. But yeah, I use my my pocket flashlights more than I use my pocket knives. Now that I carry.
Oh yeah, I use my flashlight all the time, and especially with kids, it's like every night I read a book to my daughter with fucking flashlights. Dude, I spend more money on books than I do on knives. Every time she gets one of those Scholastic catalogs, I order like $180 worth of fucking books.
That's great, dude. I mean, that's good on so many levels.
Yeah, Ridgeback is a button lock, not a crossbar lock.
Yeah, it is a button.
That's what I thought of when he said it. I just assumed that was it. It's an integral.
I'm trying to think of the if
Is that the one
Shane
you're
might
talking
know.
about or no?
No, I'm thinking about it's, and I don't know how to
Dead
even go
Reckon,
to it.
that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're talking about a crossbar lock.
No, I'm talking about it. Let me see. I'm trying to think how I can find it.
You talking about the Freeman?
No, it's not a Freeman. It's
You, you got
if
to
Kyle
explain
Coonley
it
was
a
around,
little
which
bit.
he's not, he would know.
Yeah, Mick, his shit is honestly, I like his stuff the best, just because he uses the elements that I prefer. Like I love CWF flashlights. Charles is awesome. He's a great dude, and I've had some amazing conversations with Charles.
I
But
almost stepped up to one of those.
his lights, it's always like something that I don't mesh with. Like the micro click and the mini click aren't bright enough for me. Although I carried a mini for like 2 years straight, so it's just I changed. And then as soon as I got out of flashlights, he came back out with the Arcadian, which I begged him to make for like 6 months straight. But anyway, and then like Okluma, the DC Zero is awesome, but not bright enough. If he made the DC Zero with a Dr. Jones driver, that thing would be probably a favorite of mine. But like he uses the McClicky switch, which I love. He uses a nice reflector, which I love. He uses the best LED at the time, which right now is the 519A Nichia. He uses that, and then he uses the best driver, the Dr. Jones driver. So like his stuff.
How much do those raw components percentage of the light draw it? Just on, I mean, like if you're talking about driving costs, those components that you like
I
together,
don't
are they
think the
50%
cost
of the
of those
cost?
components has much to do with the cost of the light.
Right. So
So
the
for the
tubes,
most part, it's about the machining of the tube and the head. That's like in the clip. That's like the hard part. Most guys who make custom flashlights are machinists. They're not like electrical fucking guys or whatever. You know
do
what I
you
mean?
know
They
anybody
have
at
to
Prometheus?
learn that side of it to make the lights, or they literally just buy the engines. Like they send out the parts and somebody builds the engines for them, and then they just get in the engine with the LED on it, with the driver and everything already like put together. And
Do
then
you know
they
anything
just
about
put it
Prometheus
together.
lights?
What?
Prometheus? Have you heard of them?
Yeah. I'm just not interested
They've
in any other
well,
lights.
they've got this thing called 4.7s, which I don't know
Yeah.
anything about,
Yeah. It's like their
except that
budget line, basically.
right, but they make it where nothing's soldered together so that you choose different things to put in there. You know, you can
Yeah.
modify it, which I would never do. But my question is for somebody who makes shit or has a company that makes shit,
Let me see if I can
would it
change this.
does it do y'all ever look at making a light that has the things in it you want? And is it something that's feasible to design? And like if you got the parts that you like and then have somebody put it together and make you the tube to spec, even if it's done overseas. I mean, could you make a light and make it profitable?
Yes, I could do that, but I never felt like I was. Hold on, let me just do this.
Do that. But what I'm saying is you've handled
All right,
more lights than probably anybody in the community.
can I
And you
change that?
said you like the same thing, except there's always something you felt like you missed. And you named off about 7 things that you wish a light had, which to me
Yeah,
might be the magic sauce for something that other people
I just
notice.
never felt like I had enough. And then like designing a light is, I don't know. Guys, so there's a QR code up here. You can put QR codes now. So if you're watching on a TV or something, that'll take you to the to the Katuo site if you're interested in this. Because they're like $80. I mean, it's a stupid deal. And they have They have a premium version too. That's $215 or $195 if you want. And they have some fucking sexy, like it's honestly the best deal out there right now. In my opinion. And they also have a full size one in G10. Yeah, dude, I just never felt like I was like with knives, I felt like I'd reviewed so many, I'd taken so many apart, I'd kind of like learned my like what I like and all of that stuff. And yes, I did the same stuff with flashlights, but I just never felt like I got to that level where I would feel comfortable like designing one and you know having it made. Honestly, that would probably be an easier product to have made in the US
Well, I just
because
think about
you
what.
need a machine shop to make the tubes and the head and the clip, and then you can have it assembled basically. Like
Well, and
I could probably assemble them, where with a knife I don't think I could set detents properly and get all that stuff perfect, which is
well,
the
I
hard
think a
part
lot of it
with the
is
knife.
you compare yourself to the people that you learn from on channels or that are light enthusiasts or light know-it-alls, sexual intellects, where you've used them enough to look at what's practical to you and what the designers that overthink it might leave out. So I'm thinking you look at it from a purpose of an EDC tool that more people will
Rocky,
use. I'd look at
love
that,
to you
dude.
and yours. Hello, Kevin, Javon. Hello,
What
Rocky.
is up,
Welcome.
Chef Rocky?
Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I
Always
don't
good
know.
to
I
see you.
just never. And then the other thing with flashlights is they're all like
Service.
it's kind of like all this. They're all very simple. If you look at the custom flashlight world, I hate to say this, but like there's only so like we say this with pocket knives. There's only so many blade shapes or so much you can do, but like knife design is more endless. Where flashlight design is like no matter what, I'm always like, oh, that looks just like this. Like they look so
There are only so
similar.
many
That
lines.
is one thing that this Dawson does very well. Like he has a distinct like style or
It looks thinner
whatever.
at the ass than it is at the top. It
What?
looks it looks conical. Is it thinner at the ass than it is at the top?
Yes. This
Okay.
one is less so. Most of his are they're thinner. Like starting here, they get thinner and they come back. And then up at the head, they're like 0.85, I think, of an inch. Like if I measure this. But I like there's just something about this specific design that I prefer. But most of his other ones are actually a little bit thinner from like here back. Like this is going to be 0.85. Yep, 0.85. And then at the back here, the thinnest portion is let me get it 0.74. Where on his other ones, I think they're like 0.65 or something like that. They get a little bit thinner. So yeah, I
I'm
don't know.
I'm telling you, I've
Like the
learned.
last thing I would want to do is what something obscene company did.
I
I don't
don't
know if
know
you
what they
guys
did.
remember, but they came out with a flashlight like a year ago or a year and a half ago, and it literally was like a Chinese knockoff, whatever brand flashlight. And they literally just like put
Rebranded it.
their logo in a certain place and like whatever. It was literally like a white label product.
Yeah, but you
Like
wouldn't
it wasn't like he designed the shape and everything of the flashlight. It was like, here's a
make us a
catalog of
flashlight.
flashlights, and I'm picking this one. And let's put my name on the boot cover. Let's put my name on the box. Let's, you know.
Yeah, like getting a
Um,
bottle of wine done with your label, private label, so it
yeah,
looks like
like
it
I
came
just
from your
wouldn't want to. I
company.
don't know. I just wouldn't want to do that.
No, I totally get it. And the only reason I say that is
Not that I would, but
I've got a relationship with this knife store in Huntsville. It's really a destination store. They do business all over the Southeast, but all they carry are Phoenix lights. They're like Olights, right? And they carry some of the more expensive ones, which I never buy, but they've got people, engineers that come in there that are buying and would buy custom lights. I know it. And I've talked to them about why they don't have them in there, and they're like, "Well, it's all about margin." I guess brick and mortars operate on that's two
They're
hundred
on a
fifteen
higher
dollars.
margin. Most dealers are 30%.
30% is what they look for.
Yeah, brick and mortar might need
Hey,
more,
Barbie EDC girl.
but
Yeah,
what?
it's brick and mortar. I was saying hi to Barbie EDC girl. She said hey to
Oh,
us.
yeah,
But
yeah,
brick and mortar are higher than online retailers.
yeah. They're probably more like 35, 40%.
30. 30 is where they start
No,
because
30 is where like an online retailer. That's where pretty much every dealer we work with, they're looking for 30.
right.
Whether
And
they get it or not is another story, but
that's
that's
what
like
these guys are looking for. And I walked around Blade Show with one of them trying to hook them up with a American Blade Works and
this looks
TRM.
amazing.
That is, I mean, dude, for $215,
$215, you're getting M390. I guarantee it's M390. M390 steel, DLC. So it's a DLC hand satin, I think. That's what it looks like.
which makes it that much
You're getting
stronger.
purple. Now, that's not like camo carbon or fat carbon. It's like, I think, a Chinese version of it, but it fucking looks good. And then purple accents. That fucking is a steal, dude. $215. And then check this out, dude.
And you've got the same one
This
in
one's
G10.
$195 and it has a hand satin.
It just doesn't have the
$195.
DLC. That's why it's cheaper.
Yeah, the DLC adds whatever that difference is. I suck at math. $20.
Man,
That's a good deal.
It's a very good deal.
Then they have this blue one, $215 with DLC. Same deal with the Bead Blast, $195. And then there's the original ones that are just kind of like black and gray, different versions.
And what
of
I
that.
like about it is it looks unique. It doesn't look like somebody else's knife. Not that
this
there's
was
anything wrong with
designed
knives
by
like
David Jin. I believe his name is David, but it's Jin Design. They actually showed me the original Griffin at Blade Show like 3 years ago.
Are they
Are they
affiliated with
V3
anybody?
already?
K2? 2O? How do you spell it? KET?
I didn't know they had a V3 already. Did I check this out?
Oh.
Oh yeah, this is the one. Was this the one with the extra lock that I made that I hated? They have so many versions, but they have a full size in G10 too. So anybody who wants a larger knife, there's the mini, and then here's a full size for $96. But it's still like G10 and carbon, hand satin.
What's the blade on that
And was
one?
it 14C, and it's $95. Like that's amazing.
I mean, it's a very good deal.
And the minis, I mean, it's 78 fucking dollars, dude.
Yeah, I've got their website pulled up. I'm gonna have to check it out. So they're right.
The action and everything is fucking ridiculous. I don't know. I know I'm harping on it, guys, but it's like the best deal going right now, in my opinion.
Well, that's good to know because, like I said, I don't see a lot of this stuff, dude. The Ventures.
The V3 gives you access. That's what it looks like, dude. I don't think I've actually tried the V3. I tried the V3 of the Triad, and that one has an extra lock, which is dog shit. I already talked to them about it. They're going to fix it, but I think they already have a V4 in production that still has that. So I don't know, but the Triad is cool,
lock?
but the Griffin is where it's at. That's a sick fucking design. Yeah, they gave me one of the original button locks at Blade Show in like 2022 or 23. And I liked it, but my first critique was like, dude, you need to not have a button. Like, it needs to have a detent. And then they came out with the liner lock with button, and they've been killing it ever since.
I'm surprised more people.
I think it said 59 to 61, which is pretty standard for China M390. I know it's not like ideal, obviously.
Is it that much more expensive to make a button liner lock or a top liner lock than it is just a regular button lock? I'm surprised we don't see more of the top button locks.
Is it more expensive? Wait, what?
Yeah. Is it more expensive to make a top liner lock or a button liner lock, as I call it, versus a regular button lock?
I think so, because with a plunge lock, you don't need like the button that you have to screw in.
Or
Well,
the
I guess you have
liner.
a button, but it's more. You don't need all the liners either. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it would be easier to just do button lock, obviously, because you see way more of it. But
And I just was really hoping the top liner lock would take off more because
it
to me
has, dude.
it's I know
I
it's
mean, you see
has
it everywhere now. I mean, Kaiser has a version of it. Vosteed has a version of it. Katuo does the liner lock version, which I don't know between the two. I feel like the Katuo liner locks are more consistently good, which is weird to say. I like the liner lock with button better than I like the top liner lock. But they're both fine. I think it's you know what it is? I think it's the way it locks up because with the top liner lock, even though it's a compression lock, that is confusing. The way it locks up, they have to have this like gap around the pivot, so it like fucks with your choil area and makes it look all weird.
like the
Um,
smock.
and they have to do that shit with that compression style button lock. Where with the liner lock, I don't think that's a problem because it's just a liner lock, and then you cut a fucking hole in the scale
Screw a
for the
button
button.
to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, good. Yeah, about positioning and access. Good point.
the G10 Mini Griffin is a yeah. So it's the V2 design, and then it's the G10. Yes. If you have a larger G10 Griffin, it is already the V3. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I asked them to send me the full size, and then I told them I really like that purple mini one, the DLC one, and they were like, "We'll send you stuff." And you guys have been ordering that. Like I've done a shit ton of Katuo Reich videos over the past couple of years working with them, or year, whatever. And I've noticed like I don't get that much traction with the link. But people have been ordering the shit out of that mini Griffin, I think, because I've gotten like a bunch of emails about people using the link, which is
This
probably
is
partially why I'm encouraged over here to pimp it right now. But
it's a good
I also
knife.
just love it. And
This is
even
the first
left-handed, like usually left-handed, it's an issue with a button here. Like I'll disengage it or whatever, but it just fires out and locks up. Like it doesn't get bumped. It works really well left-handed.
something about the sounds
Oh, dude,
enticing.
just so you guys know, in case you're gonna get one, if you want the acoustic to sound like mine with the like ting on the close,
Satin.
you need the satin. Because I had one of the black ones and then one of the two-tone ones, and they just didn't have that aspect to them. So keep that in mind. My Woobin code, I think, I'm not sure if it even works anymore, but I think it's, let me pull it up. It's like Lefty 20 or something. I sort of remember them last year saying they weren't doing it anymore. Lefty EDC, 20%. See if it works.
I turned all of my codes off and then slowly turned them back on as I got back. Because, I got banned by share sale. I told you that whole story.
No, I don't think I heard any of that. But
Yeah,
share sale's gone now, so.
Yeah, well, what was weird is I got this. I went to log in and it said I couldn't because my account had suspicious activity, and I did an appeal and all this shit. And it turned out I'd been banned from an affiliate link group that I just copied links from. So, and it's ironic, dude, because there's a dude. I'm not going to say his name, but he was causing some stink doing a little show on his YouTube channel talking about other creators and stuff.
Oh, you talking about that llama guy?
Yeah, I'm not going to say his name because I think it's Jake's.
No. Please say it, because
yeah, it's that guy. I think.
Where'd he go?
I don't know, but the day after I said something in his chat in terms of not mean, it was just like, look, if you'd ever like a, if you'd ever like me to come chat or you to come on and chat and, you know, have this conversation where people, you know, can talk to you, feel free. I was just kind of throwing it out there. But after that is when my share sale got nuked the next day. So anyway, I just thought it was ironic. I sent an email to share sale and they're like, no, you know, but they'd already gotten the email that they were going to be taken over by a win. So I went in and I applied for a win and was accepted.
He got
but then
harassed.
What's that?
Says a llama guy quit because he got harassed.
He wasn't getting harassed, I don't think. I mean,
he was the guy who was. He
had something weird. I don't want to say his name because I'm afraid he's going to bring bad luck to me.
Like, but he was showing people's videos, and then, like, he wasn't giving them credit half the time, I don't think. And I think he was just like using people's videos so that he could get watch hours, so that he could get monetized.
Something weird was going on. But anyway, the guy, I look at, I spent enough time.
People thought he was buying subs and shit because he had like no views, but he was like,
you can tell just by looking at you can look at his social board numbers and they were totally inorganic. They were bought.
Yeah, but that stuff happens. Like, look at JD.
I know. I mean,
like he took off,
but you can look at organic growth and you can tell if you can look at a chart and you can tell if it's organic, even if it's huge.
Yeah, but jump. I guarantee you, there's people who look at his channel taking off, and they go, "Oh, he's buying subscribers."
Everybody thinks that about everybody. I mean,
which I could guarantee you, knowing JD, he would never do that.
Absolutely not. Wouldn't even. And I would never accuse even the llama guy because there are ways to do it legally that I don't.
Social Blade tells you. Wait, 20 subs in less than okay. Oh, sorry. Here, Social Blade would tell you if you bought subs. How do they?
Yeah, I've never looked at his. Again, I was just having a conversation. It was when he called out one of the channel chatters who's a big contributor.
Crappy stuff.
And he called out one of the creators, and it was just kind of just a drama type stream, and it brought a lot of people in. And again, it was just weird that it happened after that, and it's weird to get banned from an affiliate link. I mean, what am I going to do to?
I got banned from Linktree.
I got banned from Linktree.
Yeah,
we all did because that had to do with I think considered
being gay. Yeah,
no, I think considered a weapon. So what I do on my beacons is I don't have the word, except unless it's in the store, knife in anything. I've taken that word out.
They want to ban me too. They can ban me. I'll tell them.
Kathleen Smith, good to see you, young lady.
What I'll do if that keeps happening is what I should do, honestly, is just build a website. If you just build yourself a website and have all your links on your website, and then you can just link people to your web, and then you have full control.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
But it would literally just be a Linktree website. So, like, obviously, it's less.
Yeah, you're not trying to drive traffic to it from the street. You're just directing traffic to it from your content.
Sounds like some people liked Llama and liked his streams.
I never had a problem with him. I just
never had a specific problem with him, but I know that he would show my videos, and like I never heard from the guy ever. So, and I don't think he ever he never credited people when he showed their videos. Like, that's just like, I don't know, common decency is like, hey man, I'm going to use your video tonight.
Yeah, it's called collaboration.
And you know what I'd be like, go for it, dude. Just make sure you mention that it's my channel.
Link it back to my channel at some point. Yeah, agreed. And my whole point was I never had a problem with him. I barely had a conversation with him. I wasn't aware of him. It's just after I said that and he said, hey, thanks for the offer, he kind of smiled, and then I was nuked the next day. And he strikes me.
The offer,
I know these people, is a very black hat type of guy. What
offer? What are you talking about?
No, I said, you're welcome to come on to my Friday Night Flicks, or I'll come on with you and we can talk about what everybody's talking about, because people were kind of piling on him and I was kind of taking his side. He's like, yeah, right, or whatever. And he kind of gave me this smirky look. And it was the next day when I logged in that I was done, you know. So I was like, that's ironic timing. But he strikes me as the type, because there are people I've learned in this content that I won't even talk about, but that I've kind of consumed when I'm not doing knife content, making it. These people are so vindictive, dude. I mean, they'll get into people's, like, you don't want people don't want to, I don't ever chat in their chat rooms, but you don't want to give up your real identity, because people will like track you down, not to fight you, but to try to fuck with your life. It's so
Yeah.
crazy. And I think there are people that try to bring down or bring grief against people they don't agree with for whatever reason. It could be political, it could be just a view you have. Some people are
Wait, what is
vindictive and they've got the time to do it.
he dropped a video saying it was sarcasm?
Yeah, I never had a problem with him, Jim. I
What was
thought he was
sarcasm? What
I
was sarcasm though?
his whole thing about that. All I'm talking about is it was one time that I became aware of him, and the next day I lost a share cell account. I don't know when he posted or went live, but I never had a problem with him. Like I said, I found him to be somewhat entertaining, except he was just trashing a lot of people.
That's a great idea, Fred. I should just make a page on the Divo website.
You know, there are ways to do that.
Yeah, it's easy on Shopify. You just create a new page. It takes 2 seconds.
But I'm thinking how you could start a service that runs links for knife channels.
Well, they have that.
Who?
I
I'm
don't
talking
know,
about
but they have that.
specialized.
You ever watch that one guy? Go check out Tactical Toolbox. He's got some kind of site, and then he always has QR codes up like this. But like in all his videos, he'll be like, here's a QR code if you're watching on your TV, if you want to check out and he calls it a parts list. And he just has a link, and you go to this website, and then he has links to everything he's talking about in that video. It's fucking smart. If I had the time, like if I was full time, I would 100% do that. I just, like, I'm always rushing to fucking I upload the video like while I'm fucking working, and I do it in 2 minutes.
Oh yeah. If I get the link in, I always try to get a link in, but I have a trouble with some companies because I'll put their link in, but I'm
Great.
also going to put
Another
Amazon's link in.
slicey dicey situation too, huh?
Don't know anything about that, but that's shady. Anytime you win something, I say that as I hold Lefty's shank or whatever it's called, or not Lefty's, Maddie's. No, again, I wasn't saying anything about him. I just said it was weird. That's the only that and my link tree got nuked. But I started streaming on Rumble. I've got a Rumble account that I just use StreamYard to send my live streams. Nobody watches. I think I've got like 60 subscribers on Rumble, or viewers, whatever, followers. But I just let my live streams live there.
Oh yeah, if it was on Tim's School of Fish, it was 100% sarcasm. Whatever you're talking about.
I'll tell you, his videos have been cracking me up lately. And the first one got me. I even reached out to Shane because I thought it was for real. Was Duty.
You're talking about Tactical Toolbox, Douglas?
I just got his stuff saved.
Yeah, if you like gun stuff, he's great.
Yeah, 1.7 million.
Oh yeah, well, he's pretty big too.
I'm sure he uses a service. What I love about
I forget it's some kind of website. I think I've heard a couple people use it. Is it Campsite or no? I think it might be Campsite is what it's called, something like that.
What's weird is his description box is so small. I'm trying to get to where
I've never actually looked at. I don't think I've ever looked. That's why that QR code is awesome.
Yeah, he only has 464 videos. That means they're very well done videos. See, that's the difference.
He deleted a lot of them because he was having issues with YouTube. I know he had to delete a bunch. Yeah.
I got
Oh,
you.
that reminds me. I sent you guys that link the other day to Birdshot 4, Birdshot IV or whatever.
Yep, I saw it. They've been
Yeah, that
making
was
videos
sad.
again
I hope they're. I saw they posted a video after
on the
that.
Benchmade.
I didn't see it, but I saw the thumbnail. Um, yeah, I hope that all works out. They're just like, to me, they're one of the OGs that I watched. Like when Sabibi's first came out, the first time I saw a concept was on their channel. Back when like they were trying to
Dude,
figure out how to say it.
the videos of them sitting in the park on that picnic table, I've
Yeah.
watched that so many times, that picnic table, and them showing knives. And I just, yeah, that I never got a warm fuzzy from them in person, but I think they were just kind of shy. But they seem like really good people. And I hate for anybody to be struggling with shit.
Yeah. It sucks, dude.
It does.
I showed this the other night, but I haven't this new knife from Numb Knife Works, the Cornerstone.
What's
It's
on
a
the
new
side? What kind of lock is that?
it's a new lock. I actually named the lock. We Colin and I helped him early on when he was getting started, but so it's called the pinch lock. So it has these two tabs,
All right.
and you have to pinch them to disengage it.
So what's it
But
doing in there?
they're basically two mini liner locks or two mini compression locks, and they're independent. So you have to push both. Like you can't.
So they're two liners that are hitting each side of that.
Yeah, like the blade has a angled, like, I don't know how to explain it, but the tabs come in from each side and lock in like a compression lock does, basically. But it's just because one of them wouldn't be as strong because it's just the tab, right? It's just this liner like right here
Right.
versus like a full, liner from the
It's got the
bottom up.
horizontal
But you have
strength.
two of
Right.
them. But the coolest part is each of them has a detent. So the knife has a real fucking detent.
Very cool. And
Two of
how
them, actually.
does it have a
Fucking
top line,
amazing.
a top opener too, or did you just flick it?
What?
Did you top flip it too?
Yeah, it has a front flipper.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
So front flipper, hole, and then if you want to use the tabs, you can use the
And what are they
tabs.
called?
Numb Knife Works.
Like
Here, I'll pull
like
it up.
numb?
Yeah, Nick's a great dude. He's the guy who started it. Numbknives.com.
Numb knives pinch lock. Yeah, there you are.
Hold
So
on, let me.
who's OEMing it for him? Kubi?
No, we set him up with Riot.
Oh, Riot.
Yeah.
Riot's doing some very, I mean, just in the Riot line, which has never been my favorite, but they're doing some very budgety, more, I mean, not cheap, but very
I've almost
value.
never followed Riot's stuff. So here it is.
Yeah, I got it pulled up too.
Yeah.
There's a blowout of it.
It's $350, so that's like the only downside I have on it
I paid
currently.
50 more for this.
Yeah. And I mean, he's putting up all the money. Like he's not doing a pre-order, which is, so I think you can give him an extra $50. Plus, there's a lot of,
Go to that
he's
blown out.
working on a patent. I know he spent a good amount of money on that. Prototyping and shit. He bought like a little CNC machine for his garage. He was making G10, like he was sending us G10 prototypes and shit. So like he's got a good amount of money into it. I think 350 is fair. And he's
Go to the
working on
homepage and they've
an
got a blown
affordable
up
version.
version of it.
What?
On the homepage, they've got a drawing of it.
Yeah, he's
out.
got a prototype already, I think, from Kubi.
It shows how those liners come together, which to me or not come together, how they sit in there.
Yep. It's
What's the
really cool,
little
dude. Check out my
logo
video.
supposed
I
to
took
be?
it apart so you can see the inside if you want.
Is the logo supposed to be a crab?
Yeah, so that was also my idea, actually.
Go
I
crab
had
boy.
I had 2 good I had 2 good ideas. The name and I was like, "Dude, the crab, it's fucking perfect." Uh, is there you should be able to see it, like, on the homepage. He's got some cool artwork with the crab.
Yeah, scroll down and you can see the knife too. Keep scrolling.
It's so the crab, claws right here, and
Right in the
then
lock, it looks killer. Right there is
oh,
the
yeah, here you can see it.
see
Yeah.
those little liners that you were talking about
Yep. The only thing I didn't realize until I took it apart was there's actually a spring in each of them.
that are pushing them away
That
from the
yeah, like,
scales.
I didn't think of it because 'cause I'm a dummy, but something has to push them out to, like, but you don't
But
feel the spring, so it doesn't feel anything like a stupid spring lock that I
how
hate.
far did it fly away from the part when
I
you
don't know if
realized
it
it was in there?
flew out, I think it just fell out. Luckily, he put it in a nice little pocket, and it's real easy to take apart too and put together. It's a really cool, lock, it's a really cool idea, so I'm really happy for him.
Yeah,
I
it's a
really wanna
cool
see
knife.
if I could show you this, there's Nick with his fucking dogs. Um, yeah, I can't find it, but he's got a couple stickers with, like, a crab and shit, it's
So
cool.
you can buy them off his site. His site's where you buy those guys?
So he's gonna sell them on Blade HQ, they'll be on there, and then he's gonna sell them directly. I don't know if he's got any other dealers or anything, but, I know you can get them at Blade HQ and directly, yeah.
And always, if you get the chance,
Just
unless
say it.
the
No, it's not me.
I think it's always best to try to buy direct if you can. I think it always helps the person selling it.
Yeah, you don't need to take the spring out either. That's the cool part. Like, if you want to put skiffs in or you want to just clean the knife, you don't have the springs don't come out for that. You have to take it apart further to get the spring out if you wanted to. But like for normal cleaning and stuff like that, you literally just take it apart like any other knife. Honestly, it's easier because you don't have to fuck with like pressing down on a frame lock or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I didn't even know the spring was there until I took that tab off to look at it, and I was like, "Oh, shit." Or I took the liner out or whatever. My hand's fine. What are you talking about this? I just picked at something.
Made it bleed. Have
Yeah.
you checked out one of the ZDP, the Zero Blade plays from Microtech that he stole from Gavin allegedly?
Yeah, that shit's hilarious. No,
I
I
watched
think
the video 3 days after I traded for this.
dude, that looked like the slowest action ever opening.
Oh, dude, it's super snappy.
It looks very slow.
It's snappy and it has
Maybe
no.
it's like the frame rate. How does this look?
That looks about faster. Let me compare it to my Axial. Does that look faster?
Do you have a V3?
Yep.
Look at this thing.
That's beautiful. Is that an Axial?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a V3. I've got maybe this is the smooth. It may be the smooth V3.
This is the best OTF on the market right now, in my opinion.
I agree. The only thing for me, and I'm a wuss.
And nobody fucking say the deadlock. All right, I don't want to hear the fucking
It's too
deadlock.
expensive. It's a beautiful
Well,
knife.
yeah, it starts at like $1,800, probably like $2,000 now. And number two,
You can't get it.
they only have a fucking double-edged dagger because the whole point of the lock is you have to use that blade shape or something. So
This
is
knife was,
Microtech doing other blade shapes?
yeah. I got a
So
drop
then,
point. They're doing
so then
Tinto.
the
But that knife,
mechanism has to be different somehow because Gavin literally said they can't do a different blade shape because that's partly like how the lock works is it being
and something about that is fishy. Not that Gavin wasn't wrong, but Gavin referred to specific
Ever
patents.
punch any? Yes, I have.
He referred to
Call the
specific
jab,
patents.
dude.
So I
I
think it
don't
had
think
to
it
do with the
hurt,
stop
but
pin that might be universal. It wasn't the whole mechanism that he said was wrong. But this
oh,
knife
dude.
was
Sorry.
$229 in the raw aluminum. MagnaCut titanium. That Microtech was $408.
You want to see something fucked up?
Yep, always.
So this guy was at, I went to a gun show yesterday, and this guy had a table. He's from Pittsburgh. Apparently, his knives are made in Pittsburgh. Obviously, you can see what these are knocking off,
Yeah, what
right?
they look like.
But look at this, dude. Where is it? Where is it?
Have they been? Ooh,
Look at this fucking bullshit, dude.
that's a relative, dude. With the
It's a
flipper
fucking
tabs.
relative that he literally in person was telling people is made in Pittsburgh
He's a
and
liar.
that they designed it or whatever.
What's the name
Look
of
at
that? I'm
this.
going to his Instagram. I'm gonna flame him right now. What's the
Johnny
name of the
Knives Tactical or whatever. They
Johnny?
fucking bought these from a clone company and then
Yeah.
slapped they just laser shit onto it. They have a laser. That's all they have. So
I
they're
wonder if
made in
it's
the US because they have a laser in the
Johnny
US.
Knives Tactical.
It's just johnnyknives.com. I don't know. Look at this
Tell me if
fucking
this
bullshit, dude.
does it have a K on the thing, or is this them? So I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
flame their Instagram. Let me show it to you real quick.
Yeah, I'll remove. But this is bullshit. Do not buy this, by the way, guys. Plus, it's $280. Are
No,
you
that's
fucking?
Johnny Knives, not Johnny Knives
And you
Tactical.com.
know that's like D2. Jesus fucking Christ. They were selling them on Smoky Mountain? What?
No, Smoky Mountain Knife Works is a Rough Rider. Smoky Mountain Knives ripped off that design too, dude. That's
Oh, I remember they had a nimble.
yeah, a nimble.
Different design. Yeah. I don't know why everybody chose the EMP to rip off, but I mean, it was very popular.
And I'll
Or
tell you
is,
why too.
whatever.
I think because Grateful Panic, when he was here, he ordered one off Amazon because they're on Amazon
No,
right
Kev,
now.
I didn't even see it. So I was at the show. Chris and I, my local buddy Chris and I, we saw the table and we saw like the fake microtext and shit, which is, you see that everywhere.
Yeah,
Um,
Tech, everybody,
but then he
Lightning.
also had like what looked like real knives, like Benchmade or whatever. And then later that day in a group chat I'm in with local dudes, somebody else sent a picture of the table with those knives on it. And I made a joke because I had a Blade HQ shirt on yesterday. And I was like, maybe he saw my Blade HQ shirt and fucking hit him or something. Because we looked at that table and I did not see those knives. Because yeah, I would have talked to him about them and then been like, dude, you're full of shit. Like, I know the guy who fucking designed this.
Well, that was the worst thing about the Smoky Mountain thing because I know Cowboy and those guys are just their social media people. But dude, I know how social media marketing works, and they pushed that video up about it, and everybody was flaming it, saying, "Dude, that's a nimble." I mean, it was $29, so it was a
Yeah,
cheap
I
one. And then
remember it.
John put up a comment saying, "Hey, man, that's my design. Respectfully, I'd love to talk to somebody about it to find out how it came into your possession." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And so they call that one a post getting ratioed, where like over 90% of the comments were kind of, this is bad. Y'all need to do something about it. So instead of addressing it, they deleted the post.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, maybe they got rid of it. And I went to their video later that week on their new stuff on YouTube. And about halfway through, they're showing that Rough Rider, which is their company. They made it with that design or bought it, whatever.
That's
But
so fucked
yeah,
up.
that's shady, dude. They're a U.S. company. I did a video why Smoky Mountain Knives is dead to me. And that's
Yeah, I
just
don't know if any
ridiculous.
of the guys are here from the local group, but we were having a whole conversation yesterday about it. But yeah, that's fucking bullshit, dude. And they should get called out. Like
Yeah.
I sent it over to John and I was like, dude, this guy's fucking he probably knows already, but
Well, I feel bad for him because he's getting the shit kicked out of him. What I was thinking is, didn't QSP originally make that?
they made the nimble, yeah.
Right. So
They
what I'm
still, I
thinking
think,
is,
make some of them.
I'm thinking they ran probably 4 shifts,
Wait,
even though
you
they were
shopped
running
there before?
3 for him. But I think the knives
Hold
that
on,
are
I gotta
being sold as clones are coming off the same. I think they're being made like on a 4th or 5th shift.
what in tarnation? Hold on, was there a story about this? Hold on.
At least say something, bruh. I'll never shop there again. Oh, it's crazy, dude. I'm telling you, you can watch my video on it. I would not have made it up if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. I used to buy all my freedom pills from there. I would order them in bulk.
I saw somebody take one apart. Is different. Yeah, I don't know what's different or not. It's definitely different. They definitely like re-engineered it. It's not like QSP gave up the file or something. Do you think Nick should include a few springs with the? I don't know. He's had the prototype for a while,
I think
and
QSP
if he
made the
hasn't had a
knives.
spring go bad, then he should definitely have extra springs. But
I
you
think
might confuse
QSP
people
made
if you
the
put
first run of
springs in the
knives
box.
that were counterfeits. And the original
What?
relative doesn't have a flipper.
Well, yeah, but he has the Nimble X, which I think might be what that is supposed
Does
to
it
be.
have a flipper? This is the nimble. This is the relative. The one you just
Yeah,
showed
but the
me.
Nimble X, dude, the relative is a
Yeah.
Nimble without a flipper tab.
Yeah. And the nimble X has this blade shape. So
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I
no, I
think that's
really
supposed
think
to be a
the
Nimble. But
first
either way, it's obviously an EMP ripoff. So,
exactly. And I think that
dude,
somehow
read the description. Like, there's a whole description, like he fucking designed it or something.
that's ridiculous. And you can
Should
have
have
the
ran
same
that
thought.
food.
I believe that the same thought can exist, but not
If
that.
I had known, I certainly would have.
Let me pull. I think I saved this in my. Let me see if I saved it in my.
I missed the story, dude. I don't know if your comment got deleted or something.
Check this out.
But
I'm going to share something, and then I'm going to find you. This is on
oh, a
Amazon.
long time ago you shot there. Okay.
Check this out.
Um,
That's just one. Hold on.
that at Microtech?
It's a $53 knife
Yeah,
on.
they're always ripping off Microtech.
Well, this and I would think Microtech would be very, very quick on the. Oh no, you didn't on Amazon. So if you go, yay, brother. Hold on, let's do this. Titanium.
Yeah, you can't talk to Javon anymore.
Javon, no, I can't believe that they allow these things to be sold on.
Oh, I do have a couple things that came in. Is anybody interested in AR charging handles?
Show us what you're talking about, of course.
I just got this one.
Yes,
I
some
was
way.
trying
It's
to
a
find
clone of an amphibian.
a good one for shooting suppressed, and this is supposed to be a good one for the price too. Whoa! As I shoot it across the room,
What do you do with that?
you charge
Because
the. I don't think you're allowed to show. Like, I don't think you're allowed to even operate a gun
no, but
on a
so does
live
it go
stream.
inside it? Does that
But
go
basically,
inside it?
It goes up top on top of the bolt carrier group, and then you pull it back to.
Ah, it gives you a
It's
better grip.
basically like a slide on a
Yeah,
pistol.
gives you better
Yeah.
grip of your.
It's a charging handle, but it's cool. It has a hole in it right here, and the gases go through here, and then they shoot out the side so they don't come into your face.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
there's
pretty
one
cool
channel,
design.
guys, that all he does is review clones of Oz's, clones of Chris
Yeah,
Reeves.
that's bullshit, dude.
It's total bullshit. And they talk about him like in his title, it says Spyderco replica.
You have a purple AR. That's sick. No, I have mine's all. I have OD green accents, so that's what I have.
Yeah, Todd Carr's right. No pews on the line, but that wasn't a pew. That was just a crazy straw.
Yeah, that's probably fine. Can you Frankenstein me a tall boy? I missed both drops. I can PayPal you. Yeah, hit me up, dude. I have some that Colin had QC'd, and I gotta look through them. He's got stickers on them, like what's wrong with them. I might be able to piece one together for you. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, shoot me an email and I'll let you know what I can do.
Douglas says, "What's the name of
Oh,
that charger
actually, I
helmet?"
have one. If you don't, does it have to be like brand new, perfect, or can it be like, I have a one that's kind of rare actually. Yeah.
Eh?
It's the Brittany Camo Carbon Dark Mode one from the first drop.
That's a beautiful
And
color.
I could swap the clip out so it has the new clip, which is the biggest change we made.
He says
Um,
that's cool.
yeah. The only thing is the blade has some like the reason I kept it is because there's some like marks on the black wash, which that shit doesn't bother me because I use my knives. But
Matt, I
um,
agree. I
yeah.
used to think this was the ugliest knife in existence when Stevie first got it. Then I fell in love with it, and Concept made the tipper.
Oh yeah,
It's
that
like
one's I like that one.
$150 from
Yeah, I think
Concept.
I gave that a good review. Concept does a lot of cool stuff.
They
Oh, I
they
also
work with
have the new
the Orlock.
Arcane Abyss, whatever. The V2, I think it is.
Concept did.
What?
Concept has it, or that you got the Arcane?
No, I'm just saying I got it in.
Didn't Concept make this little guy for you?
I'm guessing this is Riot, unless it's Best Tech, but Concept made what?
The
The
first
Lush?
version? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the V2 is coming out next month, and
And
that's
it's
Riot.
Riot, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be sick. This looks sick, dude.
You know, open that up. Some of them look different. To me, I've never been a fan. That one looks as good as any. I've
Yeah.
just never been. His has always seemed more spacey to me, and not
Yeah, but
spacey like
that's what's kind of cool about his stuff. I've always liked his stuff, but a lot of the models I don't get into because of that. Like the Crypt and the Poseidon or whatever the fuck the one was with the guy who
they were
owns himself.
outlandish. It
I
with
can't remember. Elijah Eichmann.
Israel, Bacchus, not Bacchus.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, Rip.
No, Israel Bacchus is his name.
Yeah, we're thinking about
What's that
Elisha
knife called?
Isham,
Starts with a P.
the Plethorius, or
Plexus.
yeah.
Yeah, that one I'm not into. There's a bunch, but I am into some of them. Like the Praetheon was sick. I pre-ordered the original Abyss. This is the V2. And then the one with Brian Brown, I also pre-ordered. This is actually
He
nice.
makes great knives, and I've enjoyed every time I've talked to him at small shows. I've enjoyed the
Yeah,
way they feel. To
he's a
me,
good
they're a
dude.
little
They're always
angular.
well made. His presentation is top notch. Um, the pricing's a little bit more than I prefer, but he puts a lot into it, so I think it's fair.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Have you gotten anything
It
great from
needs a little
Vero
oil
lately?
though.
I've kind
But
of dropped out of the Vero sphere.
he sends me stuff occasionally. Like that newest one he dropped, the bolster lock, the more affordable knife,
You
is
like
really
it?
good. The Avid, I think it's called the Avid One or something like that. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, I've liked some of the stuff I've seen that he's done, but
Yeah,
I just haven't.
it's all bound up now. You hear it? Can you guys hear that?
Yeah. Is that just because it's getting broken in?
I don't know. I'm gonna put a little oil on it, see if that works. I think it just needs oil on the detent is my expert opinion at the moment. Anything interesting in Blade West? I wasn't there.
I saw something interesting from Blade West on TRM's page. Did you see that? The automatic neutron?
Yeah. No, it's not. Is it a Neutron? I thought it was a new design.
Maybe it's a new design. I thought it was a neutron auto. Let me pull it up.
It could be.
It's black.
This
It's
isn't MagnaCut. I can like barely get any oil on there. Let's see if I can get this to. I gotta really like.
surely to God it hadn't bound
That's
up that
a
much.
one. I'm gonna get oil everywhere. It's not gonna be good. All right. See if that works.
Yeah, it's just called the auto, so it's a new design. I know the blade looks wicked. I'm sure this one's hand ground. Check this out.
Oh, I think I got it. Oh yeah, it's sexy, dude.
Yeah,
Watch, this thing's gonna fucking be totally different in a second.
Would you drop in there KPL?
No, this new shit that I found, it's called Carbon Honey. It's fucking amazing, dude.
Is it liquid or is it jelly?
Here, you can listen to the difference now. It's like totally different. Like you can barely hear it now compared to where it was fucking gritty as shit. I just got to be careful because I put a lot in there. It's going to get on the lock bar. Just got to clean this off.
Willie Roman.
All right, watch this. I bet you it drops like fucking nobody's business. Let's see. Oh, well.
It's balanced. I mean, that's the lock bar as much as anything, the tension.
But it's smooth now. That's definitely a big difference. It's not hanging up. I did think it was going to drop more, though. Might just be tight, but feels great now.
Doesn't most of the drop or lack thereof or the balance of it come from the lock bar tension more so than the pivots?
Yeah. Well, now, see, look, it's fucking smooth as shit now. Like one little shake from here, and I bet you.
Is that done like a
should stop
Spanto,
betting.
or is it
I've
like
been
a real?
wrong.
Is it like a real Tanto when it comes to sharpening it?
This?
Yeah. Would you sharpen it like
This is gonna be a drop point in 2 seconds for anybody who sharpens it.
Gotcha.
I mean, it barely has that Tanto point, and
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
got that
anybody
weird-
here who's a sharpener, let me know what you think. But I think most guys would be like, "Fuck that! It's not worth sharpening 2 edges. They're just gonna, and they're gonna get rid of that. It's gonna be a drop point, and it'll still look good. It'll just be a compound ground
drop point, like a Spanto.
Yeah, it's fucking smooth.
Did you get that as a keeper? Or I know you don't know a keeper.
I don't think so, because he reached out. And he's like, "You want to check out the new whatever?" And that's what I thought was happening. And then he's like, "Oh, I'll have Ray send it to you." And then Ray sent it to me. So more than likely that's not the case, but we'll see. I did offer to pass it around. I think he was up for it, but I don't. If it's a loaner, I don't do that. I'll just
that's a lot of work for you to manage that.
No, not because I want to keep it. I mean,
you just don't want somebody else to scratch it or something.
Yeah, it's gonna go to 12. Dude, some of these knives come back and they're they're not in the best shape sometimes. Or, dude, it happens probably once a month. Something gets lost, stolen, broken, chewed up by a dog. Fucking whatever.
The box gets eaten. I'll read some of the comments of people bumming in there.
Like the other day, Aries EDC, he put a comment in the group and he had a Kaiser fixed blade and it had one of those like, that like rough black coating they've been doing. It's like this textured kind of granular black coating. Well, he cut cardboard with it and it was fucking chipping along the edge. So
have one right here.
I just told him to send it back to me. I didn't want to keep passing it around all fucked up. I told Kaiser, and they were like, "Oh, thanks for telling us." And then when I got it back, I was like, sometimes I get those knives. Like just today, I was cleaning up my shelf here, and I have like a bunch of shit on it. Had a bunch of empty Divo boxes, and not like I had two knives that were sitting there. One had like a strip screw, and the screw was just stuck in it. And Derek Sever7 sent it back because the screw was stuck. He couldn't get it out. I don't know if he cross threaded it and then it just got stuck. But I could not get it out with pliers or anything. And then it was just sitting on the shelf. So I had that sitting there. I had one other one with some fucked up shit, and I had that fixed blade with the coating coming up. And I just fucking threw them in the trash. Like,
was the coating really coming off? Was it like blackwashed, or was it more like rough coating?
What's up,
like
dog boy?
Huh?
Sorry, I was reading a comment.
No, was it blackwashed, or was it when you said the coated, the built up coating?
It was that
kind of roughy?
It was that like textured black coating. I don't know how to explain it. They've been doing it on fixed blades. But it literally came off from cutting cardboard, which is terrible.
Yeah, it shouldn't come off at all. So you're talking about a coating like this. This is that thick Kaiser.
No, well, no. Is it like granular when you touch it?
Yeah, this is granular when you touch it.
Yeah, it might be it.
This is the 3V.
But that doesn't look as matte black and stuff.
Do you remember what knife it was?
It was a Beglighter fixed blade.
Oh yeah, I know. I've got that one. I haven't had any issues with it.
Yeah, my point is, I just throw them away now. It's like I don't want to just keep shit on my shelf that is kind of fucked up. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Offer it to somebody for free, and then then I got to ship a knife, and they're gonna try to fix it, or I don't know.
Was it really coming off bad? Did you see where it was coming off?
Yeah, it looked like that shit.
But did you see where it was coming off?
Yeah, no, I could see it. It was at the edge, like right above the edge bevel, and it was like all the way across. It was bad, dude.
Weird.
They probably just fucked the coating up on that knife.
Yeah, because you would think it would show up on the sharpening. I like this knife because it's hollow ground.
Dude, if I was right-handed, this knife is fucking really nice.
Yeah, that's a sweet. I mean, as far as his knives go, that looks the least intimidating. Are those little like thumb studlets, or is it a hole? I can't tell.
It's these weird thumb studs, but they work.
Little ovals, little like pills.
Yeah, they work. I'm just on the lock bar because I'm left-handed. I can't stop flicking it, so it's fucking good. Trust me.
Yeah, if you like it, you like it.
What else do I have? I don't know if you guys want to keep seeing shit that I have here. Let me know.
Yeah, unbox it.
I guess we're just gonna give away all of these Vostids at once. I don't know because I haven't.
You want to do it, man? We can do it random. We can do it numbers game. We can do it middle name game.
I got these in. They sent me two, I think. This is the quiet carry utility knife.
I've got to get in touch with somebody over there. That's a cool looking little knife.
So have you tried like a little push button thing? Guess it's got 3 positions.
Yeah.
Well, 4, I guess, technically, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fully out.
And you can get the full, nice. That's kind of nice. You can get the full blade out, which is one of the downsides to most of the, a lot of them you end up with like that.
Yeah, because it's either swivels depending on how it deploys.
Have you messed with one of those Rivery ones?
Nope.
I never heard of them. Oh, this is super easy too to take it out. Or am I crazy? Look at that. Just came right out. You just push the top. Push it over, stab yourself. See if I can get it back. Ooh, dangerous. Let's see. Oh, there it goes.
And it just locks right back in.
Now, let's see if I can I can't make it lefty though, can I? It's right hand only, I suppose.
Unless you learn how to manipulate it the other way.
Yeah, that's always annoying. That's probably another reason I'm not big on these utility blades, because I'm left-handed. Is this just aluminum, I guess? Wait. There's a fucking lock? Hold on. What is that? Nope. Locks it closed. That's cool.
So it just locks it closed?
That's smart. So you can't accidentally open it in your pocket. And it has a fucking wire clip. This is nice.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a
lefty. Let me see if the other one's different. I doubt it, but they
I
also
like to
sent
look at
a
their
box
fixed
of
blade.
razor blades. Oh, cool. It's like different color. This is nicer. Whoa, way smoother too. Interesting.
Oh, dude. That looks like anodized tie. Is it aluminum?
This one like floats.
Does that thing screw? Has it got tension that you can change?
On what?
On the little knob.
I don't know. I'm seeing. I think I just had it. Thought I had it rotating, but then it just didn't.
Yeah, it looks pretty slick. So those are quiet carries?
I'm sure you can do something. Yeah. I think they're pretty affordable too. I don't know. Kelly says I had a button lock in the pass around that one of the guys literally soaked in oil. Sigh, made him send that shipment back to me.
The
Cleaned
plank
it
is
and
what
sent
that's
it on
called.
to Casey, who is next to get that shipment.
That's very affordable. You know how much it is?
This?
$65.
Is it aluminum, I assume?
It is compact utility blade, plank, modern take on traditional slides. Comes with built-in safety.
Wish you could make it lefty.
Aluminum body type.
I saw another cool one somewhere that I reached out to the company. They never even, I don't even know if they read my message, but what the fuck was it called? Kev Knife Nerdery told me about it. There's the Rivery one, which I pre-ordered their new one, the 0G, because I'd never even heard of them until that pre-order, and then people were talking about it. I don't know if he said what up to Dog One, but he said hi.
What up, Dog One? I'm sorry, I was back there looking at quiet.
I always enjoy his comments that make no fucking sense. They're amazing. They're my favorite.
Ender Collector, what up, Brand?
Lefty EDC like the lining on truck beds. Yeah, that shit. Yep. That's exactly what it feels like. I don't think it's Cerakote, or it's some kind of Cerakote with like sand in it on purpose.
Some kind of rough finish.
Teflon, yeah, it's some bullshit. Cut cardboard on live stream. Okay. Want me to cut cardboard? Here, I'll use that new utility blade. See how it cuts.
Cut finger.
Oh, that's cool. It says quiet carry back there on the inside. You can't see it.
Yeah, I like it's got the 4 little dots that we all know.
And you get a full fucking grip on this thing, and then your thumb lands on jimping. It's fucking great.
$65.
There you go, buddy.
Blade.
There you go, Tommy. Ow! Fuck! Just kidding.
You didn't even fake that one good.
You got me cut, you bastard. I thought that was pretty good at first. No?
It was kind of good fake, but not right. You overplayed it.
I'm like, I feel too bad to like keep it going, you know?
Yeah, you don't want to put them in too much suspense. You don't want people dialing 911, calling YouTube to have you shut down.
911. Oh, there's a guy on my live stream. He's bleeding. Do you know his address? No. But he's bleeding bad.
If I told you about my alternate lifestyle, granted it's getting ready to change. I'm getting ready to start doing something part-time, but I watch some of the weirdest the weirdest content. This Dabbleverse stuff, these grown up people that have podcasts and all they do is fuck with each other's podcasts about how shitty it is. And they've
Wait,
got some
what?
characters on there that they'll get swatted.
Who?
This content I watch, these live streams, it's just live streams of these people that make fun of each other's podcast.
Yeah, nah.
No,
Dark
it's garbage.
Stonewash, Acid Wash is the shit, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Regular Stonewash is boring as fuck. But I get you. A lot of people, like Colin, just loves a fucking. You give him a fully Stonewash knife, he'll fucking take that over anything. There you go.
That's an ambidextrous knife right there.
They are nice, dude. QC. Yeah, that looks cool. What is that?
That is a big idea design company lookout, made about 45 minutes from me in
I
Chattanooga.
didn't start it yet. We'll do the hashtag thing. We got to do it. It's 12 o'clock. We should probably do that.
Oh yeah, you're on a different time zone. I forget.
I want to get a little snack before I go to sleep. Luckily, I get to sleep in tomorrow. I got up early today with the kids.
Oh, so tomorrow's your sleeping day. What's up, some way?
Yep. You remember that guy who made those videos going after Leon Ma a couple years ago?
Yes.
That shit was hilarious. I don't know why I thought of that, but
EFAP. I haven't seen Leon in a while. I didn't see him at Blaze Show this year.
I see him at shows.
I didn't see him this last year. I saw his booth.
But I never see his knives. Like I never see people posting videos about them. Like I guess he's selling them because he's still around.
My number one knife in my collection, as crazy as it sounds, I've got some that cost 3 times as much.
Yo, Hinder Collector, what up, Brent? Dude, what's going on?
This is still my number one. If I had to have one knife to use,
is that G10?
G10.
Yeah, you got to get the carbon one, man.
I know, but this is. I don't know why he hasn't made this again, because I've also got this. And the blade hole, and this is the post D10 apocalypse. This is the after Blade show, and they came back from Riyadh. So this one's a little more snappy, but the blade hole gives you that hot dog down the hallway feel. I'm not a fan.
I know what you mean. I don't like that actually.
McRanger.
Remember when the field duty, was that what it's called? Field duty?
That's the field duty.
Sounds wrong. Field duty?
The field duty. Remember Duty's Dagger did one that was the doo-doo? The field duty?
No, I don't remember that. But I remember when the 3.0 or whatever came out and he fucked up with the D10 and
that was a field duty folder. Yeah, this is.
And that shit with Neves.
And the certificate of authenticities were wrong.
Mick,
so the certificate of authenticities, for example, that went with the red one shipped with the
that was like the
nightmare.
To me, that was the low point for Riyadh. Was that?
Was it Riyadh or was it the fact that Leon didn't send out protos?
Well, yeah, he didn't do any of that. I don't know why you wouldn't get prototypes. That's crazy. How much different that knife is than the original is insane.
And again, to me, it's still too big. That 3.0 or the field duty folder.
3.0 is money. He came out with like crossbar lock ones.
Yeah, I puke on that. But this little cuff is a little too small.
That thing's the Cuff 3.0 is one of the best knives.
I love it.
So good.
I look at my favorite knives, and I hate to say it, most of them are of different origin.
Oh, he was saying he wanted you to cut with it to see if the coating got screwed up.
Oh,
dude, Roll's in the house. What up, dude?
Hold on a second. Rochambeau, what is up, brother? Let me grab some cardboard.
Dude, I haven't seen you in forever. How you doing, man? I hope you're doing well, dude. I know weren't you moving and then do you have another kid or something? I don't know, but hope you're doing well, man. Really. Good dude right there. Good dude. If you guys don't subscribe to Rochambeau EDC. You should check it out. I assume you still have the channel. I've been out of it for a little while.
Stacy Bolster Blades. All right.
I don't
So
know
let's
why
cut
Field
with it.
Duty just sounds wrong. Like, doesn't sound right to me for some reason.
Field Duty EDC.
Hey, look at that, dude. Cicero loves you.
Whoops.
Oh, he gonna cut his fucking hand.
No, I don't. I'm good at. No, I say no, I'm not.
Dude. Oh, you're giving me a heart attack just watching. He's just like,
I got this one's got tape on it.
a little precision, dude. Oh. We're gonna see his fucking thumb go flying.
No, man, I'm careful.
How's the coating?
Perfect, man.
Stacy Bolstered Blades. What is up, dude?
It must not have adhered on the one that was problematic.
I'm back, and y'all are still here. Dude, what's up?
I love this little knife. I might use it as part of my Halloween costume.
The coating's fine?
Yep. Now I haven't cut through.
Yep. Thanks, Wyvern. We'll see if I can keep it up, but I'm going to try. That's what she said. I'm going to try to get at least one in a week.
Yeah, it's still.
Half of Rolls Live is in here. Oh, does he do a Thursday night one?
It's Saturday, Goob.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Saturday. Does he do a Saturday one?
No, I try to, Brown Sugar, I try to be careful, even though I look spastic. The worst is I'm not a good cutter. There's a technique to cutting paper.
Awesome, dude.
And sometimes I make knives look really bad because I just don't hold them at the right angle.
Did
But
you
I'm a
move
fan
to
of
like
this little
Idaho,
knife.
dude? Hopefully you're shooting guns. Idaho. I want to move to Idaho. I want to move somewhere where I can shoot like 1,000 yards or a mile or some shit.
Where you can reach out there and touch someone.
I don't want to shoot someone. I just want to.
No, you just want to be able to shoot long distances.
Okay, well that's different than.
Well, you reach out and touch.
But yeah,
the
so
target.
around here, Eastern PA, you're basically all you're gonna get is 100-yard range, which is bullshit.
I mean, what would you
I found
ideally
a
like to
place
be able to
which
reach out and shoot?
The club
at
I
a
go
target?
to has I can go out to 400, and that's like ridiculous around here.
But is that still too close?
That's pretty good. I mean, I think it'll be pretty good for me.
But you want to start being able to pop
I'm
them
gonna
at
have to
about
learn some shit.
1,500?
Like I've never shot longer range. I've only ever shot 100 yards, really. So I mean, I have now because I've fucked around at the club, but you know they have steel as well, which is the best. You gotta have steel so you can just hear. You don't have to shoot at paper and then fucking try to find the hole.
You
from
listen to
300
it
yards away.
ting. You can hear it hit.
Yeah, exactly. We were my buddy and I were shooting my lever gun with 38 special, which is going like I don't even fucking 800 feet per second or some shit. One with the suppressor on it sounds like nothing. It's hilarious. But we were shooting at the target that was like it's probably only like 250 maybe, and we had to fucking aim like I don't know 35 feet above the target.
You're arcing it.
And like, yeah, and we had to find the fucking spot to hit it. So we were just going back and forth. We'd get tired because we were fucking cycling this lever gun over and over. And so it's like, you know, I'd hit it and I'd be like, I'm aiming at the fucking bush up there, like right above where the brush turns into this. And like, it was fucking awesome.
How long did was it like 1,000, 2,000 ting?
It does take a little bit. But I mean, you're talking 250 yards. It's not like if you shoot
Pouting.
like there's guys who shoot it's called like the King of 2 Mile or whatever, and they shoot literally 2 miles with like a 338 Lapua, or I guess some guys might use like 50 BMG or whatever, but they literally fire and they have like a 8 foot by 6 foot fucking metal target or whatever. I don't even know if it's metal. It might just be paper. And they'll fire and then they count to 7 and then it hits. Like,
Wow.
it's
What kind of
fucking
drop are they
insane.
dealing with?
7 seconds to travel 2 miles, and the bullet's probably traveling, I don't know, 2,000 feet per second or some shit. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. You start getting people's attention if you're reaching out that far.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole, like, production when you do that. You got guys you got, like, 3 guys
Sighting.
at the target, 3 guys with you, you got a guy with a spotter scope, like, halfway in between, because you gotta figure out, like, because the thing is, at that far of a distance, yeah, you're aiming at a 6 foot by 8 foot fucking giant billboard, but if you're not close, you can't see where you're hitting. If you can't see where
No.
you're hitting, you can't adjust. You're
You
just
can't
guessing.
adjust for anything. So you're having to rely on the verbal cues, I guess, from the people that are getting close enough to see where you're hitting to adjust up, down, whatever.
Yeah, but they have to be able to see it, you know what I mean? This one video I watched, they were doing it, and in front of the target was like sagebrush or whatever. So like you wouldn't see like the dirt splash up when you hit. So trying to like to narrow it down and dial it in was really difficult.
That's wild. Yeah, I watch a lot of I don't know if you know Brass Brigade or follow him, but his
Yeah,
page, he does
Indiana's
a lot
got
of that
lots of farm
shooting.
country, so that's probably fine too.
Yeah, he pops off a lot of rounds on his channel.
Yeah, dude, moving from Denver to Idaho is like going from fucking I don't know.
Yeah, you
I don't
gotta
have a
love
good
that
example,
role.
but it's like going from jail to freedom. Colorado's brutal, dude. Idaho's like the freest state. That's
Yeah,
when you become a shooter. 1,000 yards. Yeah. I would love to, man.
yeah,
So
I
they
would too.
have a place like 2 hours from me that has 1,000-yard range. Somebody told me about. Actually, the company that I bought my um I'm buying I'm putting a bolt gun together, right? Like a PRS gun, precision shooting gun. Again, right now I can only go to like 300-400 yards, but I'm hoping that I can find some places to go further. And so if you know me, I'm spending a ridiculous amount of money on this, but
You're pimping that bitch out.
there's a company called Terminus, and they make bolt actions like the action. That's just what they call like the meat. It's like a bolt carrier group for an AR rifle. Um, and those things alone, like the one I'm buying, is $1,600 just for the fucking bolt that you're, cocking or whatever
Just
and
for that one
chambering around.
mechanism.
Then
I
you
mean,
have to buy the chassis or the stock for the
which you
gun.
don't want to put a cheap chassis or stock around something like that.
So I spent another. Let me show you this. I can show whatever I want, right?
If it's online, I think you can. I don't know YouTube terms of service.
I'm sure it's fine. So here's the stock I got, and you'll see why.
Dang, Kevin, he does go hard, Mick Ranger. I've always known that about him.
So this is it's called Foundation Stocks, and I got where is it? Genesis 2. That's short long action. Where's short action? I think it's this one. So this is the one I got. And check this out, dude. This is why I got it. See that?
What finish does it say?
Premium black micarta.
Oh, so it's a
They
made
have
out of
fucking
micarta?
micarta, dude.
Dude,
So all
that's
their
sick.
stocks are made out of micarta. That's like their thing.
And it's handmade, I'm sure. Oh,
This is
dude.
this is micarta. So I went with black micarta, obviously, because I don't know. I'm not too into the like
What's the raised
brown
butt
shit.
for? Is that for your cheek? Does it got a little shock absorption in it? That
This?
little, yeah, why
Yeah,
it
that's so
sticks up
you can
like that?
raise that up and then you can it's for your cheek weld. So like you put your cheek on it to get lined up with your scope
And
perfectly.
then you set it for your
Well, yeah,
cheek.
you adjust it to you. Like
I got you.
everybody's gonna be different. But if you let somebody else use it, they might have to lower it or whatever. So any of the precision rifle stocks or chassis have that
And
cheek
what's
feature.
that chambered in?
Well, you can choose what you want. So I went with 308.
I got you.
Um, so that's the stock I got, and then I got a left-handed Terminus Zeus action. So this fucking part is
That part, all that
this is
does is feeds,
$1,600.
and then you got to have a barrel.
So then the barrel, this action actually, the cool thing about this is it has a quick change feature. So you can actually you put the barrel in and then you tighten it hand tight, and then it has set screws to lock it in place. And that's what keeps it in place and it stays accurate. There's like all types of testing on it and shit. So you can get different barrels and swap them out pretty much like in 2 seconds at the
And then
range
you
if
got
you
to get
wanted
what, a
to.
magazine rack, or what do they call it? A body? I mean, is that you had to, I mean, I don't know how a bolt gun works. You have to have
Yeah.
something.
So you have the action, which is what I showed you, right?
Mhm.
So that like okay, so yeah, that part was $1,600. Then the stock, which is literally just the
The
like
wooden enclosure or the micarta enclosure.
yeah, a lot of them are aluminum these days or whatever, but mine's gonna be micarta. Then you have the what do they call it? They call it a bottom metal,
That's
which
what I was wondering about.
that's
The
where the magazine goes in,
right.
and that's what holds the trigger, right? So
That's
then
the
so
assembly. That's like
you
your
have to
main
buy the
assembly.
bottom metal. That's like $200. Then you got to get a trigger, which is I don't know, call it depends on what you get 100,
You can
150 to like $400, $500 for the ridiculous ones. Ben sold me one. So I got a trigger from him. But then you have to get like a left-handed trigger if you have a left-handed bolt action. Which that was the hard part was finding a left-handed action in the like I wanted something nice, obviously, because I'm
I would assume they're
retarded.
made custom though, right?
What?
Isn't it made custom?
It's basically custom. I mean, it's a production thing, but they make them small amounts and
Yeah.
they're just like really smooth, really, I'm not an expert. I'm building the first one, so. But yeah, so then you need a barrel. So the barrel mine was like $900. I could have got it cheaper, but so I ordered a blank. It's basically called a blank rifle blank or whatever.
Is
So
it
basically,
special link?
it's made for 308, and it's a certain twist rate, which accounts for how many times the bullet rotates in the barrel.
Your rifling, yeah.
Yeah, the rifling. So I bought that and then sent it to a gunsmith, and then he's chambering it and setting it up for the quick change, whatever shit. So it was like
Is he
450
shortening
for
it
the
or
it was
I
like
mean,
450 for the barrel and then 450 for him to do the work. Um, yeah, that's pretty much the main components, except you also need a scope,
which is yeah, the scope can get
which turns out a good one, which is what I want, is like $2,500 to like
see
six
out
grand.
there. because you want to be able to see way out there, right?
It's black micarta. I don't know if it's polished, but it kind of looks
It
shiny. The
looks
black
polished.
micarta, I bet, is a little bit. That's why I went with black because I don't know. Yeah, dude, it's fucking expensive.
Yeah, freedom beans are very expensive. I bought a P322
Yeah, you
just
don't need
because
to
I
go
got
that
tired of
far,
feeding
Jim.
my
I think
poor
I'm probably
stupid
just
cow.
gonna get a Vortex Razor Gen 3, which is like I'm hoping I can get one around like 2.
But I mean,
Uh,
that's so for you use that mainly just for you doing hunting too, or is it just mainly for shooting?
I don't hunt.
Yeah,
I like animals.
just for me too. It's just like the people when the shit hits the fan.
Yeah. No, I just want it for like
Target
trying
practice.
to find,
I'm
I can at my range I can go out to 400, and then I'm hoping, that'll hopefully give me a few months of learning and shit before I'm like bored of that or something, or maybe I never will be. I don't know.
yeah.
I
Well,
get
yeah, I
bored of
just think
stuff.
you get more
I go
tight.
I go through hobbies and shit. Um, but this is like super interesting to me. Like, there's a lot of stuff you have to learn, and like, I don't know. I like that kind of stuff.
Well, back to the channel. I mean, some of your best content, and I don't watch any knife content really anymore, but when you were learning shit, I mean, you have a great way, even your gun stuff, your pew pew stuff, of talking about it as you do it to people who don't normally do it. They get, I mean, it's I would make a channel, and if you got stuff coming in anyway, document that shit.
Yeah. The problem is, I don't know. So here's the thing. I feel like I never just have a hobby.
Good point.
I
Good
turn
point.
everything into work, basically.
That's a
Like,
great
I
point.
get into something like guns or whatever, and then I'm like, "Oh, I could record this," and, like, and then my brain obviously is like, "Oh, well, if people watch it and, like, then companies might send me shit, and then, maybe it does well, I might be able to make some money and also do the hobby." But then I'm out there and I'm like,
Make it
out there with a tripod, and I'm like,
content constipation. You hate fucking doing it. It just loses
yeah.
its joy.
So, like, lately, I haven't been recording that much of the gun stuff, but I've also been doing stuff that I can't record. Like, I've been trying to get this AR to run, and Ben's been helping me, but I've literally had to drill the gas port, and, like, if I showed that on YouTube, I would fucking instantly get banned.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing is you nailed it. If it takes away from any of the escape that you get from the hobby, it's not worth any gains that you get on a channel.
Yeah. But, like, flashlights, I was really into flashlights, and then I started making videos about flashlights, and then, it's just like it becomes I do it with everything. Fidgets, I did that. I went through a whole fidget thing, and it's like it makes it where I don't enjoy the hobby anymore because I'm
You're not looking at it as a item that just brings you joy naturally.
yeah.
You're looking at it as something that what kind of content can I make
So
with
that's
this? Or
another thing I'm kind of balancing with the gun stuff is I might just enjoy it. I make the occasional video or whatever on stuff, but you know,
nothing wrong
yeah,
with that,
that's
dude. I
kind
think
of where
that's
I'm at,
respectable.
Mick. I don't know why I can't click right now. My mouse dead? There it goes.
Yeah, the stuff if you feel like you want to record something pop it off, you might want to upload it, you might not.
I'm thinking I might get a pair of those Meta glasses, and maybe that would be a way to put up some content on it, but not have to go out of my way with tripods, and because it's actually harder. Like, the gun stuff is harder to film than tabletop knife reviews.
Anytime I go outside to just cut something, it's a production. It's not a production. People like Rochambeau that make knife content
Yeah, that's like
are used to
real.
it.
But like, I literally edit. I fucking hate editing, but like the gun videos, I have to edit because I have multiple recordings of different shit, and like then I have to put them all together, and fucking like I'll speed up some parts and like add text and shit. Like I don't want to fucking edit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not cut out for it. I'd like to be better at it, but it's not part of my brain that works. Big Red's live
Yeah,
in
Todd, that's what I was
30
talking
minutes.
about earlier. That's what I was
So we
gonna
need to do the
do.
giveaway, buddy.
And maybe I will. And then I'll just, upload on there when I feel like it or whatever. I had a similar issue with my art, worrying about prices and venues and marketability. Yeah, that would put a damper on creativity for art. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Big Red goes live in 30. We probably should do the giveaways.
Yeah. That reminds me, we're talking about gun stuff. I have what do I have? I have a Swamp Fox Liberty 2 red dot. If anybody's interested, let me know.
You know, I'm one of those weird guys who stayed away from red dots.
Oh, dude, they're amazing.
I know. I've
I
used them
hate
a
iron
lot at the
sights so much
range.
now.
I've gotten I've gotten good with just irons. Again, for all I do is pew little hand ones. So still they're great to have, but for me, I just like to carry it. I like it to be small, sleek, and point and click.
Dude, a lot of knife guys are addicts.
Big time.
So, and then that's the personality we have. So of course you know, that's how we roll.
Yeah, a lot of the thrill is the incoming email and then waiting for it to get there. Then it just finds its way into your case. But I was eating a Hinderer every day and a half, so I felt like I was saving money when I got addicted to knives.
Yeah. Yeah, roll. That's not me, but I get it. You don't have to learn editing, Mick. You can just film everything in one go and upload it. You don't have to edit shit.
Dude, I use 3 apps on my phone. I'm the worst hack. I wish I could do it better, but I use iMovie, Canva for my thumbnails, and
Yeah.
then Mozart to take out my backgrounds.
Dude, honestly, if you're trying to save a buck, check out the O site red dots. Like I have Trijicon, I have Hollow Sun. I've tried a bunch of stuff at this point, and those O site red dots are fucking good. Like they're solid as fuck. At least for a range gun. Like I'm not gonna sit here and advocate for somebody to carry one because I haven't done that and fucking carried one for a year and tested the shit out of it. So I would never recommend really anything for carry. But the O site red dots, man, if you're going to the range and you want a nice red dot, they're fucking I've literally put them side by side to my Hollow Suns and it's the
They do
same,
just as well.
just as good. What?
They work just as well.
Yeah. They have nice windows, they're really good. Actually, I have a link for them. 20% off too, actually. But I've had Siley has sent me stuff. Osite, and then I've bought Swamp Fox, Geeone, Primary Arms, Vortex, Trijicon. Do I have anything else over there? I think that might be it. For pistol dots. And I think I like the Osites the best out of all of them. I do like the SRO on the Trijicon SRO on my Staccato, but
That staccato is
it
nice.
doesn't have Shake Awake. How can you have a $600 red dot that doesn't have Shake Awake at this point? It's 2025.
That mean you
How do
gotta
they
push
not
your
have a
buttons?
V2 SRO with Shake Awake? So if you don't know, Shake Awake is where if you can just leave the red dot on, and then if you don't move the gun for 5 minutes, it just shuts off. and then as soon as it feels any movement, it kicks back on. Saves
So
the
you
shit
pull
out
it
of your
and
battery.
it's automatically on.
So you put it in your safe, it turns off after 5 minutes, and then when you pick it up, it turns right back on. So you don't have to worry about the battery, because on my SRO, I guess bumped it when I put the gun into like my pistol sleeve, and then the next time I got to the range, it was dead. And I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this thing? It's brand new, has a brand new battery in it." And it was literally a week apart, and that battery had died, probably because I had it on full brightness because I was out in the sun shooting. Like, that's literally retarded in 2025 that it doesn't have that. And
Yeah.
it's one of the most expensive ones.
And it doesn't seem like it'd be an expensive part.
I mean, it's a feature you have to pay for, but I think I don't know if anybody knows this, but I have the Trigicon HD as well, the RMR HD, and I think that has Shake Awake. I haven't even used it yet because I bought it for a specific gun that's being made right now. And I
Blade
don't want
Junkie,
to
the
talk about
rules will
that
come
because that
up
was
in a sec.
also retardedly expensive. What?
Oh, Blade Junkie just asked about how does he enter, and I said the rules will come up in a little bit.
Oh yeah, let me put that up while I fucking bullshit about guns.
Vortex Optics, Barnveld, Wisconsin. Not an hour from you. Shake Away. I'm gonna check something while you do that. Hold on.
All right, so let me put this up for you guys. Giveaway. So we'll do hashtag back in black. I'll have to figure this out. I got 3 of them. I guess I'll do 3 separate ones because it seems dumb to do them all in one. Just need something to write down the winners. Where's the fucking sticky notes? There they are. Do I have a pen? No, I don't. I'm fucking retarded. Isn't this a knife too? Hey man, it says lefty EDC. It doesn't say lefty knives. So guns are EDC. Dude, when I go down a rabbit
Back in
hole,
black.
it's like a fucking endless abyss. Like, it's bad, dude. And I fell down this one. And this one actually is deeper and darker than knives, I think. So, like, the last few rabbit holes I fell down, which was like flashlights, fidgets, and pens at one point. What else did I fucking go down?
Slip joints.
Slip joints, sure, but that's knives.
Yeah.
Like tech stuff I got into a little bit. There's something else. I got into like pool
Yard
shit.
supplies, yard shit.
Yeah, yard. And then like tools, power tools and shit. But like the gun rabbit hole is an endless pit. Like it just keeps going and going and going. So it might take me a while to get through it. I usually fall down the hole and then I rip through every category of everything, figure out what the best is, and then I fucking do that. And then at some point I kind of get bored, and I let it go.
Move on to something else.
And knives are a constant. Like that one, So, yep.
Man, that sketchy cat.
Yeah, I don't know. I like, you have to be able to edit. And I feel like the gun tuber guys are all fucking fake as fuck.
Yeah, I hear
You're
there's a
constantly
different
like
vibe.
reading ads and shit. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't mind. It'd be cool.
Well, dabble with like you're doing now, and at some point, if you see a passion. If you know you're going to burn out on it anyway, you might as well monetize it, right?
Yeah. EOTech. Yeah. EOTechs are nice, man. I just think they're kind of bulky. And I like slimline stuff. Depends on the rifle, you know. Like if it's a
At least your pool sweeper for a
smaller one.
shallow hole. That's true. I remember when he was a soap on the rope guy.
Oh, here. Did I give you guys the link to the O site shit? Hold on. I got distracted, didn't I? He said he's going to get one during the next sale. Yeah, I have a code. It'll save you. I don't think the sale will be cheaper. I mean, it's 20% off. That's a fucking chunk, dude. And you can't like stack it. You know what I mean?
It might give you the same price as waiting for a sale.
Yeah. Here, I'll put it in the I'm getting good at this. I'll put it in the QR code.
How do you make QR codes?
You just go. I
Do you
just
have an app
discovered
or
it the other
website?
day when I did the live stream. There's a thing on the side that says media assets.
Yeah, I know how to add them, but like, how do you just drop the link in there? That's right.
It creates it for you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I just
remember
changed.
now.
So I changed the QR code now to the O site link. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually, I
Very
like that.
cool.
So people on TVs don't have to fucking take out their phone, go to the live stream, and do all that shit. I think I missed one here. Oh no, I got Stacy, but I don't know if I gave her fireworks. So
Stacy, long
yeah,
time
this
no
is
see,
like a
Stacy.
couple years ago. I would talk about flashlights, and people would be like, "We're talking about flashlights again."
I was one of those people.
Check out my EDC yard rake. Yeah, but like that's kind of my job, right? Like, so I'm into it, so I'm talking about it. Maybe you'll get into it, you know?
Hey, I had Richard Hopkins in his
I'm gonna
lovely.
pull the first winner while we're
Do it.
that'll be for whatever this is. This is the lefty knife.
Or you could ask if they're lefty. Joe's Garage.
It doesn't matter. I mean, if
Yeah,
I tried to police that, it would turn into a fucking mess.
Joe's
So,
Garage. Um,
congrats, dude. If you're left-handed, awesome. If you're not, you can gift it to your cousin that is, or try to use it left-handed, or I don't know. But I think that makes the most sense. So I can draw again, or we could do another. We have a few minutes, right?
you've got 15.
Okay.
If I'm reading it right.
So we'll do another one.
But I did a review on a portable battery jumper that Richard Hopkins
Dude,
got
they
me.
reach out to everybody, and those are fucking
Oh,
lifesavers.
this is one that he actually bought me, and I was so impressed with it that I reviewed it without even
Hashtag
having
Dick Cheese, guys.
Dick cheese.
No, like legitimately, can I make us bigger? And the no, okay, no, not what I wanted. Nope, nope.
You can do that. There you go.
You can't like.
You can. You just got to set up a view down at the bottom. It's a pain in the ass. I did it today live. There you go.
That's.
That's better.
I gotta like create one, right?
Yeah, you just got to create a view. It's a pain in the ass. You got to choose a media window versus a camera view.
And what if I do?
StreamYard changes every time I turn it on now.
No, that didn't do what I wanted. Yeah, that's stupid.
Please.
Hey, look at that. Probably giving people a fucking stroke. That's where we were. What were we talking about?
We were talking about Dick Cheese, and then we were talking about before that.
We were talking about guns. What's up? What's up, dude? How's it going, Anthony?
What's up, Anthony? No, we were talking about something else. I forgot.
I know. I lost it too.
grilled
Oh, I also
cheese.
had this knife in the.
No, I know what you're talking about. That battery charger that they had, he just brought out of his truck, and his was a little 2000A. You can use it to plug up and charge your phone, charge anything, but it's got
Yeah,
these little things that you plug in the end of it. And dude, that thing's
jumper
magic.
cables.
Yes, a little. I've got it right here. I can't quite
Yeah,
reach
dude.
it. But
I've reviewed a couple of them, and one of them actually saved me. Like I got straight like at a gas station, my truck wouldn't start because my starter or something was bad, and I used that, and I was able to jump it to get it
yeah, they're
going. And
it's
then
amazing how well they
another
work.
time I was pulling up to UPS, and I get out, and some lady and her son next to me were like stranded. Their car wouldn't start, and I let them use mine, and it fucking just instantly jumped. It still has like a full battery. Those things are. I have one
Yeah,
that is also a tire inflator. It's fucking
I haven't
insane.
seen the one. I haven't tried one with the tire inflator,
It
but I
does
mean,
everything, dude. You got
for
to
like
try one of those.
$60.
Yeah, I've gotten them from a couple of companies, and the ones with the tire inflator and the jumper thing is the shit. I have one in my car, and I put one in my wife's car.
Yeah, they're definitely handy.
Yeah,
Mikey,
and they're
Mikey
cheap as
Bobby
fuck on
got in a
Amazon
big
too.
cheese.
Yeah, I don't know yet. Maybe some string cheese. Here's the mini F5 or the jib.
I like that. I've still got my full size F5 in my collection, and it's got shitty detent.
Dude, this thing's sick.
That's a good size.
It's really nice, dude. They
Hey, you know what?
built it.
Also, what Richard Hopkins gave me. You'll remember this. Do you remember the giant mouse nibbler?
Yeah, the Ace Nibbler.
The little guy. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Ace
remember it.
Nibbler. I've got one of those now.
Is that you're not showing me that? You're showing me
No,
a
I don't
tipper.
have it over here with me.
Oh, okay.
I don't have it with me. I do have this little weird guy, the Qual. Have you seen the Kaiser Qual?
Yeah, I have a video on it. It's fucking sick.
Interesting little knife.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot too. Different.
Have you seen the concept kit poo?
No.
That one's fucking really good. I'd show you, but it's over on a desk.
No, no worries. I've got a couple concepts coming in. I don't know which ones.
Yeah, I have two, or I have one other one here. The
This one
Dreadnought.
here is a Kaiser. This is the Kaiser Qual. Now, the one I was flipping
Yeah,
before was a concept. This is a concept
tipper.
tipper.
I have this one here, the Dreadnought.
I saw that one. That looks like a really cool
I wish
knife.
they would stop putting this fucking plastic on it.
Oh, I know. On the boxes.
Dude, it's so annoying. This thing's fucking huge. Holy shit.
Yeah, I traded a Bison to Mihaf along with the Protec for that big ass knife. I figured I'd send him a big
Look at
ass
this
knife
thing,
back.
dude. Fucking.
Oh yeah, I love the blade shape on that. Open that up.
Oh yeah, I knew I asked for it for a reason.
Yeah, that's gorgeous, dude.
I just look at their Instagram like once every few weeks, and then I go, "Can I check this, and this out?"
That's the same thing I do. I
Because
couldn't
they
get
come out with a
Warlock
new
though. I
knife
had to get
every
my
fucking
Warlock
day.
for Ryan. I'll tell you why. How you might remember Ryan. He was the one that came up and was giving you a hard time about super glue. About how your videos got him putting super glue on all his shit.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if you remember that from Blaze Show, but he was like, "Yeah, I told Lefty."
yep.
That's a
Super
nice
glues and
knife, dude.
shit. As long as
I don't have it with me, but did you play with that Hazard?
this is nice. Is it a concept?
It's a concept Hazard that has a little thing on the back that doesn't have a thumb stud or it doesn't have a flipper tab.
No.
Let me grab it while you do the next giveaway.
I want to try that one that's like it's like a ballad song or something. It's like fucking weird. This one's the Dreadnought. Life Survival. What up? Yeah, the Bally thing. You know what I'm talking about? Or is that what he's talking about? Nice. Kipu's sick, dude. Orlock. Yeah, the Orlock was dope. The Orlock was... I thought I only reviewed a prototype, though, for some reason. Okay, it has the Bally lock. That's cool. Oh, I gotta switch. Fuck. Ah, all right. Thanks, Stacy. Cliff brought. Probably wondering what you won, dude. 2886.
Cliff.
So, hold on. I gotta pull you back up.
No rush.
Cliff brought. This one is the Martin in Ultim.
That's a great knife.
That's what you won, dude. By the way, you guys want to email me if you won. Let me give you my email.
Hey, Tip.
And we'll do one more. Get that set up, and then I'll pull Javon back up. We'll wrap it up. I'm very original.
You suck.
I can't think of anything good. Just you suck, you know. Yeah, let me bring it. There we go. Let's see it. That's the Bally lock? That blade shape looks different than what I remember.
No, I can't do it with one hand.
Do they have different blade shapes?
Nope.
Kind of reminds me of the.
You're supposed to hold it and swak it out like that.
Yeah, that's why it reminds me of a Bally. Okay.
The only thing Bally about it's the lock. Kind of different.
Yeah, I want to try it.
I'll send it to you. It's a big knife, and I wish it had something else to actuate it with.
What's it called?
The Hazard. The Concept Hazard. What's up, people? And then this is Mark Perez's design. The Rays. This is a sweet knife. Did you try this one out, Kevin?
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, I did a video with that one and the Wingspan. Both of them are great.
Very good knives.
Yeah, that one is sick, though.
Evan Bonds got you suck in. Cicero, you'd think it would dangerous, but it's really not. I would have cut myself with it. Knock on wood. I haven't cut myself once with it because it's really
kind of reminds me of.
I've thrown it.
It reminds me of like a fun, like a fidgety scorpion lock or something.
The trick is the reason it's niched like that is you're supposed to hold it and really just throw it like that and break it like that. And I don't feel comfortable doing it because I've had it fly out of my hand several times.
Need to add some jimping to the bar.
Well, it's got that little, it needs to have something, or it needs to be longer.
Is it locked up like solid when it's
Oh yeah, dude, solid is, if you look right there, see that little foot? That locks right into that tang. So there's a little detent ball.
Did you say detent?
Yep. Got a little detent ball right there. So that clicks in, and now it's locked up where there's no blade play. And then it's just totally free fall. So you don't have any way to flick it other than that.
Looks cool.
Yeah, but it fits your hand good. There's nothing to get in the way of your cutting path. It's different. It's definitely wacky. Pretty Fly, what is up? 5
All
minutes
right,
and
guys.
counting. Stacy's on countdown for us.
Is there anything else we needed to get to? This one is the mini psyop.
Great
in
knife.
carbon fiber with a black blade.
No, dude, I enjoyed it. We need to do it again. Next time you're available, let me know.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
When's the Divo X coming out? Life Survival EDC asks.
The X?
Divo X.
What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is. Is that a joke? Or
Probably
is
is.
it?
Draw the thing.
Niche? Oh, the Nitro? Why'd you call it the X? Hold on, let me show him this and then I'll... Where the fuck is it? This is one of my favorite knives that we're working on. Show you the Nitro.
Ooh. Is that a clip point? Ooh, very nice.
It's really thin, hollow ground. We got like a triangle theme going on. You're welcome.
I'm digging it.
I went a little heavy on the triangles once I saw the... He had these really cool inlays on it. So they're mounted from the inside, which makes them look really sick. And then I was like, well, we need a triangular pivot. And then I was like, we need triangles on the clip.
Hey,
I even wanted to put
triangles.
triangles. I wanted to put them on the backspacer too. I lost that vote.
Yeah, Colin stopped you on that one. He said the clips you can have, but outside of that.
Yeah, this thing is fucking ridiculously nice.
I love the blade shape, dude. That's the first time you've done a pointed blade, isn't it?
Pointed blade. Yeah, I
when
guess.
I say pointy, real pointy.
Yeah.
A splinter
So
digger.
Nick had this design like I don't know, 75% done. I saw it. He showed it in a group chat I'm in with him. And I was like, dude, I really like the look of that knife. Maybe we could work on it together. And he was up for it. So Colin and I jumped in and I think we all decided to add the choil. I don't think it was there. And then, the extra touches, and we added the exposed liner lock and the triangles and shit. And we added this fucking front flipper, of course. So
I think
you
it's
have
a winner.
the binge style front flipper on it.
Yeah,
so
the Buzz had kind of reverse.
We divified it, but the basic design, it's just like the Fireball. Like, it's still got his overall like silhouette of the knife that he wanted. So I think it came out really fucking nice. This is one of my most anticipated.
That's a nice
but
knife,
let me hit this because we are running out of time here. Where are you? Where did you go? All right, there we go.
1 minute. Good luck,
All
everybody.
right, guys. And then, if you guys don't mind, could you all jump over to Big Red after this?
I'll drop the link, and y'all need to hit the like button before you go out.
Cicero _ could put the link in the QR code.
Did you do that?
I could.
No, I got it right here. I'm just dropping it in where people can click on it.
I was kind of making a joke because I don't think anybody would. It's probably already like right on their next watch thing.
Yeah.
All right, drop it in there, guys. Head over to Big Red. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Shoot me an email if you want. I'm going to put it in here one more time and spell it wrong. There you go. And go enjoy the Big Red's Saturday Knife Live, dude. He's been doing that for fucking
years.
5 years now, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe longer. I don't know. But
night, guys. See y'all over there.
Tell JB we say hi. Love you.
Cheers, it's Dog One. Peace,
Peace.
guys. Love you, Lefty. Peace.